So this is Sky Road. This is Sky Road. Now, I love this. I love the atmosphere of this stage. I love the atmosphere of this CrossWorld. This is a version of a Team Sonic Racing stage of the same name, called Sky Road, which is based off of course, Market Street. A version of Market Street. You know, this is a version of... Oh, okay, so this is like an Eggman blimp here. Which, funny enough, shows a different Eggman logo. Because that's clearly not the current logo being used. Yeah, no, it's the same one. No, it's the same one. It's the same one. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, this is like an Eggman blimp. Now, what is this for? What is the purpose of this Eggman blimp? Is it siphoning energy at some point? I don't know. But I do like it, though. I do like it. I wonder if you see this on other things, but yeah, I see this on other things. On other courses. But yeah, this is a very surreal... It feels like a dream. This entire stage just feels like a dream. You see a bunch of hot air balloons, just people enjoying their time. I mean, I don't see people. Okay, that's one thing. I don't see people. Like, do you see people at all, like, on these hot air balloons? Because currently I see they're very vacant. They're, like, very, very vacant. But I also love seeing, like, the Chow hot air balloons, which is cool. Yeah, I don't see any pedestrians. I don't see any people. So, I guess these are all for props. Because no one's piloting these hot air balloons. Which is quite interesting to me. Like, no one's... I have to find, like, one person. I mean... Or maybe not. I think all of these hot air balloons are, like, unoccupied. Which, I mean, it's not the biggest deals, but... As you see here, this is a interesting expanse. Again, a dreamlike expanse. Now, in the Sky Road of Team Sonic Racing, it's... The whole area is like Market Street. I'll have to delve into that. I'll have to do a comparison video at some point. Actually, that'd be a good idea. I'll probably do a comparison video at some point, comparing, like, this Sky Road to Team Sonic Racing Sky Road. I'm probably going to do the same for Market Street as well. And, I'll probably do the same for Roulette Road as well. But anyway, let's continue on here. Okay, so Sky Road. This is a very short, very quick, straight to the point CrossWorld. As you see here, you kind of enter here as you're flying through this dreamlike escape. A dreamlike escape. I don't want to say escape. Escape. The escape, brother. But, yeah, oh yeah, this shortcut. This took me a long while to just get the shortcut just right without, like, falling off. Now, until I realized it was just pretty simple. You just let go of the accelerator as you turn. You just let go of the accelerator as you turn, and then there we go. The aesthetic of the driving here is just so cool. Again, it's a version of a Team Sonic Racing stage. So, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, you see just... If we can just go down here, just so we can get a closer look. This is a green texture. Now, the Team Sonic Racing version is basically, you know, Market Street. Spagonia. It's just good old Spagonia. But here, it's a PNG, a high-quality PNG, of just, yeah, it's all floor. This is so interesting. For some reason, it has, like, a Spyro vibe to it, and I can't explain why. This has, like, a Spyro, like, feel to it. I don't know. Like, I legit don't know. Oh, look at that. This is so interesting. This is so cool. Especially with the sunset here. At least the sunset feel vibe of it. Again, it feels like a dream. This is a very dream-like atmosphere. And I love it so much. Especially with the clouds. Like the ever-moving clouds and all that stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And with the music just fitting the vibe even more, I can't help but just appreciate it. Oh, we have another blimp here. Is this another Eggman blimp? Or is this a Dampa Motors blimp? I don't think this is Eggman. No, I don't think this is Eggman. I think it's like Dampa. Yeah, or it could be just an unknown entity. What if it's Plankton from SpongeBob? You know, it'd be kind of funny, since SpongeBob and Patrick are actually going to be playable. And, we're going to be getting a Bikini Bottom stage. We'll be looking into the Bikini Bottom stage, once that comes out, so don't you worry about that. But, yeah, love the blimps, especially the Chow blimps here and there. And, oh, yes, that's that gigantic, like, egg blimp that shows, you see here, yes. Funny enough, Rouge the Bat's, like, my most played character. And it's kind of funny, because, like, she's like, I like Amy more, and especially when it comes like Shadow and Blaze. I kind of like them more than Rouge. But for some reason, Rouge is my most played. I mean, handling cars are really fun. And, I don't know, I like Rouge. I like my Jewel Thief. my Treasure Hunter, Bat Waifu. But yeah. I can't tell if this is like a bigger version of the Eggman blimp we saw earlier, but it clearly shows. I also like how it shows, hey, you know, the first place player here. This must have cost a lot of money, too, just to make by Dampa. King to Dampa probably has, like, infinite money, so, I'm not surprised here. But, yeah, and then you just go straight down, straight to the portal ring, straight down to the portal ring. Obviously, it's going to be the Abyss of Nothing, because we're doing free cam. And, yeah. It's a pretty simple stage. To be quite honest with you, it's just a pretty simple stage. And, again, it's kind of funny how the texture... Oh, look at that. It's just, like, as you're going down, I guess... The skybox kind of just molds. Interestingly enough. Which is quite interesting. It's kind of funny looking at the stage in this viewpoint. That's actually so cool. That's, like, actually so cool. Yeah, so what I'm probably going to do is probably later on, I'm probably going to do a comparison video just to compare these two stages. Sky Road of here, then Sky Road of Team Sonic Racing. And I'll probably do the other returning stages from Team Sonic Racing as well. So that'll be a thing later on, so to speak. But yeah, Sky Road is one of my favorites. It's simple, yet it just feels like a dream. Once you master that shortcut, again, just like make sure not to hold the accelerator as you're doing it. It's not bad. Like, it's actually not bad. It's actually pretty easy. And once you get it, you kind of don't, unget it anymore. At least if you mess up or you're not paying attention. But it's pretty easy to just get. But it's also kind of eerie in a way because there's no people. There's no people. Like, in these hot air balloons. Like, you don't really see people. Like, at all. Like, you don't really see people. But yeah, this is quite interesting. Again, feels like a dream. Like, it legit feels like a dreamscape. And, yeah, they did a good job with this. Yeah, this is solid. Love this to death. Alright, so yeah, so this is Roulette Road. Okay, first off, I want to say, look at the expanse. Look at the expanse. The expanse of these buildings here. It's just so cool. And look at the view. Look at the view. It kind of looks very ominous. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of, like, I'm not going to say The World Ends With You. Oh, wow. Things are getting lighter. Things are getting lighter. Things are getting lighter as they go about. Oh, look at that. So it's light here, but then once we go upwards, because you see like the light skybox, but then you go upwards here, and then it's suddenly night. It's just suddenly night. So it's like, it's not really, it's interesting. So the skybox is actually like a daytime skybox, but just darkened? I guess? I mean, what? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying the obvious here. But, yep, look at all the balls. Look at all the casino goodness. Look at all the random... I'm not gonna say random, everything is like calculated, but just look at the... They're just orbiting. The billiards balls are just orbiting. It's so funny. The billiards balls are just orbiting. It's like they have their own... It's like these casino chips have their own gravitational pull on that particular area when you start. Maybe it's the travel ring that has a gravitational pull. I have no clue. But just look at that, man. Oh, hello, Werehog. Yeah, you're just driving slowly. And yeah, we got floating casino things. We got floating die. We got, look at the moving billiards balls here. I want to follow them real quick. So they're just, it's just on a circular motion within this direction as we're moving across the gigantic roulette thing. And it's like, oh yeah, so here's the, it's all Sonic, that's so funny. The House of Cards. Great show, by the way. The House of Cards. You see a lot of Sonic's face in the back of the cards, because you kind of have to, because Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, you know? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. It's just floating. Oh, man, and look at that. Look at the Sonic tokens. The Sonic tokens. Just floating out of scenic nowhere. Well, I mean, it's not floating out of scenic nowhere. It's coming out of the clearly active slot machine. The gigantic floating slot machine. Now, Casino Park is one of my favorite stages, by the way, in all of Sonic Heroes. And this is a version, Roulette Road specifically, is a version of the similar stage in Team Sonic Racing. Obviously, it's a shorter, more condensed version because it's a cross-world. But, oh, just look at the flickering lights with these buildings. It's really simple, but it's just so effective. Yep, and there's a gigantic roulette. Because you can't call a stage Roulette Road without having a roulette. And that'd be, okay, is the roulette invisible? Was the roulette made by John Cena? Was the roulette made by John Cena? So you can't have the roulette be invisible. Does Roulette have a cloaking device? Is it a Metal Gear? Are we looking at Metal Gear Roulette right now? You get my point. You get my point. But it's just, oh, look at that view. That view of expanse. That view of digital expanse. It's just so funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's just cool. I mean, it could be funny. I mean, could you find the humor in this? I guess in a dark, edgy sort of way. This, like, oh man, this makes me want to frown as I'm on the, I can't, no, I'm just gonna stop there. I don't want to get all doom and gloom and just hit you with a bad joke. Yeah. The king of bad jokes I am. Anyway, but yeah, this is just so cool. You have to think, is nanotechnology involved with this? I mean, there's no, you don't really want to think about it too much because this is a level of fiction to where, I mean, you could. I mean, maybe it's DARPA technology, nanotech, that's causing this. I mean, I'll just look at all the floating. The floating. Oh, look at all that money. Oh, yes. Rain down upon me. All those Sonic tokens. Yes. They hold zero value in the real world, but in my heart, it's infinity dollars. It's infinity dollars. In my heart, it's infinity dollars. Oh, man. Random thought. For those of you who saw K-pop Demon Hunters, I don't know if y'all agree with me on this. I want Huntrix to be in the game. Imagine getting Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, like, as actual racers, and with the Huntrix Tower being like a racing stage. That'd be so cool. Oh, look at this. See Casino Park here. Because this is Casino Park. You gotta have the branding. Is Casino Park better than Vegas? Probably, but do they have the Vegas Ball? They probably don't have the Vegas Ball. Oh god, this view. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, like, The World Ends With... Not The World Ends With You. The World That Never Was from Kingdom Hearts 2. Go to game, by the way. Y'all should play Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, man, this makes me want to go to my local casino. Not really. I don't really go to casinos. That's kind of not my thing. By the way, if you do intend to go in a casino, bring like a small amount, and if you make double what you bring, leave. Because I'm gonna save this right now. It's gonna cause you to do more and more and more. And that's how the house wins. That's how the house always wins. Anyway, Fireball? What is it? Does that say Fireball? Oh yeah, Fireball. Like the Pitbull song. Like the certain alcoholic drink that is cinnamony. That drink isn't bad. I wouldn't go out of my way to get Fireball personally, because I'm more of a wine kind of guy, wine cooler kind of guy. But Fireball's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, this is so cool here. Oh yes, the floating, spectral, strobe lights, LED. That's the word, LED palm trees. You know, and it's just the floating casino park, courtesy of King Dampa's vibrant nanotechnology that surpasses that of Eggman's. I mean, I don't know if it surpasses it. I think Eggman, like, if he learns all of the Dampa secrets, he could surpass the Dampa easily. I mean, but here's the thing, Eggman made Sage, so I wonder if Sage has a lot of nanotechnology within her. That's a good question. Oh, look at those lights here. So cool, man. So cool. Vegas would never. Vegas would never. Yep, and this is the travel ring that'll lead you back to the main stage, or loop all over again if you're in the time trial. And what does this lead me to? Nothing. What the hell is... Whoa. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, that just disappeared. Oh. Okay, that just appeared. Oh, what? Okay, so it's just like this warp ring. You know the warp ring when, you know, a Dark Chow appears or an Oma Chow appears, or whenever you fall off the track? That's just like here randomly for like no reason at all. Let me get a closer view of this. Yeah, it's just, I guess one of the developers forgot to just remove it, to say, hey, we'll just hide it behind the travel ring. Nobody's going to notice, because it's behind the travel ring, which, I mean, they're right. They're absolutely right. That's just so funny. But yeah, this is so cool. All of this is just so cool. Like, the expanse of it all is just so sick. I'm just wondering how far this goes. That's been a big wonder of mine. Oh, look at the moon here. Oh, it's getting light. Oh, it's getting light. Oh, it's getting light. Oh. So, it wasn't really a nighttime thing to be... Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it's... Okay, hold on. Yeah, so, like, you go up here. It's becoming like daytime. And look at that. Look at that view. Look at that view of Casino Park, a.k.a. Roulette Road, a.k.a. the greatest thing since the Vegas Ball. The greatest thing since the Vegas Ball. The greatest thing since the Vegas Ball. Oh, it's so cool. All that gambling. All that gambling. But no, overall, this is cool. Easily one of my favorite stages in this game. One of my favorite CrossWorlds. And it's just so cool, the amount of detail that just goes into this. I've said this over and over again, and I want to just say, you gotta appreciate the work that the developers go through to just develop these, like, amazing, like, stages. Like, the amount of work that goes into even this asset here. Like, this gigantic roulette. Imagine how long that takes. That takes time, that takes effort. You gotta appreciate it. It's like looking at these in detail, these stages like this, it makes you appreciate the stages more and appreciate the work that goes into it. And just the game in general even more. It's just so cool. But yeah, Casino Park. Is it better than Vegas? Yes, because Sega. But they don't have the Vegas ball. But once they do... Oh, whoa. I just noticed this is like floating. Hold on. I need to confirm. Is this like a reflection thing? No, it's just... it's just a floating Casino Park. I don't think it's standing on anything. It's just floating. It's just floating there, menacingly. It's just floating there, menacingly. That's just so funny. But yes, overall, Casino Park. Is it better than Vegas? Yes, because Sega. But does it have the Vegas ball? No, it doesn't. So is Vegas better than Casino Park? Well, it has floating nanotech and all that stuff, because there's a lot of floating stuff. So, it's clearly, like, centuries more advanced than Vegas is at the current moment in time. So I'm gonna go Casino Park is better than Vegas. But what do y'all think? Vegas or Casino Park? I'm curious to see your thoughts. This is Kraken Bay, a.k.a. Pirate Storm, from Sonic and the Secret Rings. This is one of 2 Sonic and the Secret Rings stages, alongside Dinosaur Jungle, that are in this game. Hopefully more come in the future, by the way. For example, Night Palace from Sonic and the Secret Rings. That would be pretty cool. Night Palace would be pretty cool. But yes, this is Pirate Storm. A lot of people don't like this track, mainly due to the water sections. I think the water sections are kind of fun, in my personal opinion. Speaking of the water, look at the water. I mentioned throughout this series, Sega is the king of water. And this is, oh wow, it's gotten dark all of a sudden. But yes, Sega is the king of water, like confirmed as lore. I've already confirmed this already. We already know this. Sega is really good when it comes to rendering and creating water. We're venturing off into the Grand Line in order to find the One Piece. Yep, and we see the lightning animations just cracking. Yep, this is like Kraken Bay from afar here. Really cool. It kind of looks like it's like this one big gigantic like water platform that's being surrounded by like fog in a way. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty interesting. Now the music for this track is a bit different compared to what you're hearing here, which is No Way Through from Sonic and the Secret Rings, you know, the Pirate Storm level. But I think this fits so much more, in my personal opinion. I really hope they fix the jukebox to where we can add songs to individual, like, laps into individual tracks as well. So hopefully that change comes in the future. Pirate Bay, let's take a look at this here. This sunken, damaged pirate ship. Whose pirate ship this may be? We don't know. This could be anybody's. I mean, this is based off Pirate Storm from Secret Rings. And you see all of the... I'm assuming these are the dead crewmates of this here vessel. Because you see, like, ghosts, like Sonic Adventure 2 ghosts with the bandanas. And just throwing, like, barrels. And just having a grand old time. I guess they want to find the One Piece, but they died. So they're trying to make up for their actions by just not giving a shit. You see, the Kraken plays a huge part in this. As you saw in the opening for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, the Kraken plays a huge part in this level. You see the cannons here. Well, you have to keep in mind, this is like a damaged pirate ship, and the Kraken has taken over. So these are kind of not operational. Yeah. And there's the Kraken. Kraken, tentacles. Yep, good old tentacles, am I right? Please don't clip that out of context. Anyway. But yes. Yeah, so part of these tentacles kind of damage you throughout the level. Very ominous. Again, I love this dark atmosphere brings out the water and the lighting. I think it's very cool. Yeah, I think it's very cool. Very, very cool. The reflections are really well done here, especially with the bleakness of the atmosphere. One of my favorite sections of this particular level, this is a crossworld. I said crossworld. So this is like a crossroads, so to speak, where you can go 2 different ways. There's a lot of barrels here, so you could go there, but you'll stay in land. But you can also go here, which is, I believe, slightly faster. I believe this route's slightly faster, where you go into this water section where you kind of ride the waves a little bit. Which also leads into this other crossroads, where you can go towards the land here, through the barrels, or you can go further, risking getting hit by one of the Kraken's massive tentacles, and you basically go through this here, where it leads you to the final part of the stage here. So there's many different paths you can take throughout this level, throughout this crossworld. And we got this other vessel here, this other pirate ship, which is just in the crossroads, so to speak. Oh wow, these are like glowing. These are glowing here. I guess that's probably due to ghosts with their magic, just running amok and stuff. And you see here, this is a lot of gold, a lot of doubloons. A lot of... Are those like Dampa coins? I think those are Dampa coins. But yeah, you see a lot of gold doubloons, a lot of gems. You see, they're not Chaos Emeralds nor Soul Emeralds, they're just regular old gems. And they're just having a grand old time. They're just having fun. You see one of them just like shooting barrels. Well, shooting the cannons, so to speak. Yeah, they're just having fun because they're dead. So... They're trying to find solace in whatever they were trying to do. And we see more just gold and riches beyond your wildest imagination. You see swords here, you see more swords. You see just valuable stuff that is probably not Gold Roger's treasure. Probably not from the One Piece. They did a really good job with modeling these pirate ships. And the rocks too. Another thing I have to say, the rocks. The shiny rocks, the wet rocks, really well done here. Like, the rendering in this level is actually pretty spot on, in my humble opinion. This is pretty cool. As we vast through these seas here, we see our main enemy. We see our main enemy of this level, the Kraken. The legendary Kraken himself, or herself, or whichever. It's the Kraken. So this is part of the final section of this level here, where you're literally shot through a gigantic cannon, and you need to dodge all the Kraken's like infinite tentacles, because they're trying to attack you. They're trying to be obstacles as you're getting through the warp ring into the final lap. I am curious though, so if you go down here, I want to try to see how the model looks under. Oh yes. Oh, they're coming from nowhere. They're coming from scenic nowhere, clearly. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Interesting. Yep, and you see the head of the Kraken. Oh, wow. Oh, those are the eyeballs. Oh, those are the eyeballs of the Kraken. Yes. Absolutely they are. Oh, look at the... Look at the eyes. They look like the eyes of, like, a toad from, like, Naruto. It looks like the Kraken's, like, in Sage Mode. Sage Mode Kraken, imagine that. How old has this Kraken been? Probably hundreds of thousands of years. Probably infinity years. I don't know. He's the Kraken. Is this mythical being. It's this mythical being of just creature. This mythical being of just creature that's just... Kraken. It's just Kraken here. But, yes. Really just chilling. Realizing, hey, there's nothing that these ghosts can do. I'm just the Kraken. So I will act as a Kraken. But as you see here, you see this damaged pirate ship here with even more cannons you can go through. And I think there's items here you can get in the, because this is time trials, this isn't the regular version. And you see the ghosts just throwing barrels because what the hell? Just throwing barrels because why not? Because they're dead, and they could not find the One Piece anymore, so they might as well just ruin other people's chances of finding the One Piece. Kraken Bay. Pretty cool. Pretty spooky stage, yet pretty adventurous stage as well. Makes you want to venture off into the Grand Line to find the One Piece, and probably risk dying, because you're not gonna find the One Piece, because the only one that's destined to find the One Piece is the Straw Hat Crew, and you're not part of the Straw Hat Crew, and you will never will be, because the One Piece is only real in that universe. The One Piece is not real in real life. Imagine if the One Piece was real in real life. Oh my god, the world would be in chaos. If Gold Roger was actually a real person, and you can actually eat devil fruit, and you can actually get powers from said devil fruit. Anyway, overall, Kraken Bay, a.k.a. Pirate Storm, really cool stage. Again, love the Secret Rings representation with this game. Again, I hope we see more Secret Ring stages in the future, but that remains to be seen. But, I mean, if we end up getting Year 2 DLC, which is looking extremely likely at this point, I would love to see, like, Night Palace, like, return from Secret Rings, or maybe even Sonic and the Black Knight levels. I would love to see that. But, yes, Kraken Bay. Tell me in the comments below, by the way, how do you feel about how Sonic and the Secret Rings was represented in this game overall? Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I think this is really cool, along with Dinosaur Jungle as well. Like, both really cool stages. Hopefully we get more Sonic and the Secret Ring stages in the future. But hopefully when the inevitable Year 2 comes out, hopefully, we will have our wishes granted in that aspect. The Golden Temple. Now, when I first saw this stage, I immediately thought, okay, wait, is this a reference to Secret Rings? But no, this is an original. But this is, like, so cool. Now, I'm curious, is this on Mobius? Is this on Earth? Or is this some kind of alien place entirely? You see, like, the eclipse here. I get major, like, Sonic in the Secret Rings vibes. Because I immediately thought this had, like, reference to it, but this is all gold. This is, like, all gold. This is like all gold. This is some sort of alien. Is this aliens? Is this all aliens? Oh god, look at that. It's just so good. Is this Babylonians? Is this a Babylonian area? Is this Babylonians? Is this the ancients? Or is it the Zeti? I don't know. I don't know, but clearly I get major. Yeah, these remind me of kind of sort of the balls in Chaos Island. Those balls kind of sort of remind me of the ones in Chaos Island. I would have to relook, but it kind of reminds me, kind of sort of. But oh, look at that here. Oh man. The architecture is just so cool. But yeah, I'm just curious about the lore of this place. I'm just curious about the lore of this place. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm curious about the lore of this place. Again, was this made by Zeti? Was this made by Babylonians? Was this made by aliens? Was it made by ancient aliens? Like the show, Ancient Aliens? I don't know. But this is gorgeous. One of my favorite CrossWorlds here. Yeah, and then of course we have... Oh, this is so gorgeous, this temple here. This has to be some kind of ancient race. Maybe it's the Echidna race from Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I mean, you can't really... I mean, it can't be that, because Ken Penders. that whole Ken Penders situation, lawsuit thing. So... But this is so cool. The eclipse reminds me of the eclipse from the night version of Sand Road from Sonic Riders. And the architecture, the gold, is just so cool. Oh, you see it? Oh, you see an opening here. Oh, there's nothing here. It's just a false entrance. Whoever made this, by the way, has a lot of ego. Or maybe it's not ego. Maybe it's hubris. Is that the same thing, ego and hubris? I don't think so. I think they're different things. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below. But yeah, someone must have had a lot of money. That's not a lot of money, pal. I'm gonna make Golden Temple. Oh. You see that eclipse? That's my eclipse, pal. Oh. Alright, I got But that's not gold. That's silver. You're fire. Okay, alright. I'm making fun of Vince McMahon. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Anyway. But yes. Now, okay, the water here. I'm curious about the water here. Is that just liquid gold? Or is that just water? Or is it just water and then just it's over like gold plating that makes it look like it's liquid gold? I've always wondered about this section. I don't think it's... Actually, now that I'm looking at it more, I don't think it's liquid gold. That would spell even more hubris and ego if it was actually liquid gold. Oh my god. But yeah, the lore of this place, I'm curious about. It's just so interesting. Like, who built this? Is this aliens? Is this aliens? This has to be aliens. This has to be aliens. Oh, yes, this section here. Okay, so this is a bunch of gold? Is this, like, sparkling gold water? I can't tell if it's gold water or is it just regular water. Like, I cannot tell. Like, I can't tell if this is, like... I can't tell. I actually cannot tell. Is this gold water? It's not brown. No. Actually, not when I look closely here, yeah, I think it's just regular water. And it just there's gold with a gold bottom with a bunch of just gold material. Now, as you enter here, yeah, nothing happens. Obviously. Whoa. Whoa! Look at that. There's that same ring. I saw this similarly as I was going through Roulette Road. I wonder if this is like this for every warp ring. Just the initial, hey. I'm guessing this is connected to the travel ring to have the players warp. I guess that's why it's there? Now, I'm curious, because obviously this was made in Unreal Engine, so I'm guessing they connected both assets to say, hey, that's the teleport point. I would have to take a look and just take a real deep dive into this, but yeah, this is so cool. This is, like, so cool. But yes, the gold. Oh, yeah, and it's completely under here, too. And just look at that eclipse. It's just a big, big eclipse. And yeah, it's all gold. Is this a Razor Jinn? Is this Babylonians? I love this view. I love this view so much. But yes, is this a secret area in Sonic and the Secret Rings? Who knows? Is this Babylonian? Is this Zeddy? Is this aliens? Is this ancient aliens? Who created this? What is the lore? What is the lore? Who created this? I am not entirely sure. Will we find out in the future? Will we get a Tails talk for this? I have no idea. But the architecture is just so cool, man. Especially the top here. Like, all the gold. It's just so much gold. It's just so much gold. I wonder if more than Fort Knox. Probably more than Fort Knox. I'm just assuming more than Fort Knox. Oh, this... Oh, whoa, what is this water? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That's just water. That's just a waterfall here. Yeah, that's just a waterfall here. And then all of that is... Yeah, it's just gold. Nothing but gold and pillars and gold. This could easily pass as like a Secret Rings level. This could easily pass as a Sonic Riders level. I could easily see this being like a level of like Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. That's a very bad game, by the way. Unfortunately, I kind of enjoyed it as a kid, but I'm like, there's a lot left. There's a lot to be desired with Sonic and this Sonic Chronicles: Dark Brotherhood. The game was kind of a flop, unfortunately, and I wanted it to be good. I wanted to have fun with Sonic Chronicles. But and some aspects of it were cool, like some of the combat, and I liked Shade. Shade the Echidna was a cool character. And the world building within the game was cool, in my opinion. But like, wait, what's this? Oh, I think that's the beginning here. Okay, see, that looks more like gold water. That just looks more like gold water here. Yeah, that looks more like gold water here. But yeah, that's the beginning. Oh, yes. Yep. And then there we go here. We're back at the beginning. Hell yeah. We're back at the beginning. But yeah, even just looking at the sides here, the mechanisms and like the lamps here. I love the architecture, the detail, the uniqueness. We have a lot of original tracks in comparison with, like, the legacy tracks as well, which is so cool. And it's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. But yes, Gold Temple. Amazing. Who created it? We may never know. Or maybe this will tie into the next Sonic game. We may never know. But all we know is that this is, like, pretty damn cool. I think this is pretty damn cool. But so much gold. Whoever created this must have had a lot of hubris. A lot of ego. A lot of ego. Oh, wow, look at that time. That is the worst time trial I have ever done. Because I literally did not drive the track. That was weak sauce on my part. That was complete and utter weak sauce. Okay, so this is Magma Planet. Now, this stage is from a game called Galaxy Force 2. The game was for the arcades and was also for the Sega Saturn, from I remember. Now, I have not played this game as of yet. I would like to. I also want to do a comparison video, comparing, the actual level of Galaxy Force 2 and this stage as a whole. But, yeah, this is a lot of magma and space. Lots and lots of space. Now, you know me. You know I love space. And these planets here are just so cool. Now, this is the only non-Sonic Sega stage in this game thus far. Now, I hope as we get more Sega stages in the future for this stage, just like All-Stars Racing Transformed, But yeah, as you can see here, this is a lot of lava. This was a lot of lava. At first glance, when I saw this, I initially thought that this was like something out of like Colors or something like that. But apparently it's not. It is absolutely not. Oh, wow. But yeah, this is a lot of lava. This is like a ton of lava. Now, I wonder, this planet here, I can't tell if this is like Jupiter or Saturn. Okay, so I need to check. Is this like an actual sphere? The sphere. Is this an actual sphere? Or is it like how the Earth was in Galactic Parade, where it's just flat? It'd be cool if we got like a PSO2 stage, you know, for this game. Like, imagine we got like Kuna, like one of the characters for like PSO2, like playable in this game. Oh, it's getting bright. It would be cool since New Genesis is not doing too well. They need to do something with New Genesis, by the way, but that's a whole other can of worms. Okay, so I think this doesn't look like Jupiter, obviously. This is like another planet entirely. This is like a custom planet, but like it's so bright. The colors are so bright here. And I don't know what that planet is. Again, I would have to play the Galaxy Force game just to find out what those planet is. And the name of the planet, it starts with a V. Oh, look at those stars. Bro, that is so beautiful. Like, that is actually so beautiful. Alright, we're getting closer. This planet, this undisclosed planet I do not know the name of, which kind of looks similar to Venus. Okay, so if we go in here, yeah. Oh, look at that skybox. That skybox of stars, it's just so beautiful. That's just so beautiful, man. Look at that. Okay, so we're actually, so we're on top of it. I think it actually might be a sphere. I think it actually might be a sphere. A sphere, not a spear. That's a weapon. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. But yeah, the skybox. The space skybox is just so cool. And look at that. Look at that view. Just look at that view. It's a lot of lava. A lot of lava and a lot of just like... just lava. Oh my god, so much lava. Oh my god. Yeah, and then we have those planets here. And we have this... it's just so cool. Oh, I want to look real quick before we delve into the meat of the stage. I want to look at outside the skybox right here. Since I'm here, since I'm like so close to here, that's just so beautiful, man. Like, that's just so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my god. That's just so cool. Okay. Alright. I want to look at that on a close hand base here. Just look at that. Look at all the stars. I want to look at the center here. Before we get to the real meat of this stage, I want to look at the center here. Okay, so we're getting closer here. It literally looks like we're, like, going into, like, hyperspace, like, slowly. As we get into, like, the apex of this beautiful skybox. This space box, I guess. Look at this beautiful skybox here. Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, we're getting there. Oh, that is a trip. Oh, that is a trip. It's so gorgeous. But that is a trip. Look at that. Oh, man. That is so trippy. Like, that's actually so trippy. I love it. Alright, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Now, I wonder, once we get outside the skybox, will it be darkness or will it just be a regular-ass skybox? Let's see. Yep. I see black. I see nothing but black. I see nothing but black and darkness. Darkness imprisoning. Oh. Oh, okay. That is just so interesting. Holy shit. It's just like this view. It's just like... I wonder if it's just like a gigantic globe of some sort. I don't know. But like, holy shit, dude. That's so cool. That's just so good. But yeah, as you see here, there's no sky. It's just nothing but pitch black darkness. It's just void. It's just void. So, let's take a look at the meat of the stage here. So you see, these are like these flame dragon things. Now, these are actual enemies that you encounter in Galaxy Force 2 at the Magma planet level. I believe it's the 4th level of the game. I don't know. I would have to actually play the game to actually confirm with you on that. But yeah, these are actually completed in 3D. Like, for this stage. Now, I don't know... Is it like a stage in All-Stars Racing Transformed? I don't think so. I think this is the first time we've seen Magma Planet in a... shut up, Knuckles. In a 3D capacity. As far as I know, the knowledge I have currently. But yeah, those are just so beautifully animated. These magma dragons. These magma dragon creatures. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. This is not Fruitiger Arrow, by the way. This is like Space Arrow. Fruitiger Space. Fruitiger Space. No. But yeah, space is so cool, man. Space is so cool, man. But yeah, let's go. Let's first take a look at the stage as we're going through the stage as intended. Oh, that just disappeared. Oh, the dragon just disappeared entirely. Yep, we got this dragon here just like going into the depths. Oh, that's just black darkness. That's just black darkness. Oh, that's just rock. Oh no, that's just rock. They're just going downwards into the rock here. Oh, what's that here? Whoa. Hold on. Oh, that's just the bottom. That's just the bottom. That's just the absolute bottom of the stage. Okay, so if I go downward, what happens? Oh, that's... Do I see nothing? Oh, I just see the abyss of nothing. No, it's just red. It's ever-growing red. Oh, that's... Oh, it's growing bright. But it's ever-growing red. Wait, what is that? Oh, that must be linked to something later on in the stage. Okay. Well, we'll delve into that later. Let's go up here. Let's first go into the stage and just really delve into it. Yep, we're going up the rocks. We're going up the rocks here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, look at... Yep, and that space skybox here is just so cool, man. It's just so cool. Okay. Let's delve into the stage a little bit further here. And that beautiful, gorgeous space scenery with nothing but space magma. Space lava, as far as the eye can see. Oops, all magma. The potential home planet of Kyogre's race? No, Groudon's race. That's okay. Bad joke. Never mind. But yeah, it's just this lore of the area. I need to play this game so I can appreciate this game a little bit more. I'll have to do a comparison video when I actually play this game. Oh, hello, Knuckles. Hello, Knuckles. Rougher than the rest of them. The best of them. Unlike Sonic, you don't chuckle. You just laugh hysterically. Okay. But yeah. Really cool space area. A lot of it looks faithful to the game, although I know some of it kind of doesn't, because I don't think this is a one-to-one like recreation of the stage from the gameplay that I have seen. I've seen clips of it, and just some of it's accurate, some of it just isn't, but it's like, I think this is the first time we've seen this stage in 3D in general, so I don't know. I know Magma, I know Galaxy Force is like a little bit on the obscure side. Again, this is as far as I know, but, oh man. But it's so cool to just fly around, just going through the stage. It's simple yet effective, easily, like, one of my favorite, like, CrossWorlds. And just the rock textures here are just so well done here. I love the lava. Like, I talk about how Sega's, like, the king of water. I think they also might be the king of lava. Look at how cool, like, fluorescent the lava is. And the lava dragons... The lava dragons that just going around slowly like it's like Ouroboros. Okay, I wouldn't exactly be like Ouroboros, not in that fashion, but yeah, it's just so cool. Oh yeah, just the bottom depths here that you're not supposed to see, but we're seeing anyway because free camera. Now, this here, because usually this is the path I usually take whenever I go through this stage. Oh yeah, the dripping lava. Yeah, that's so appetizing, right? One taste and you're dead forever. Okay, but yeah, the lower part, I don't really take often. I maybe taken it twice out of all the times I've raced through this track thus far. I probably could do it a little bit more. I know this might be on the slower side. I don't know. This is definitely on the slower side, but you definitely get more rings. You definitely get more rings. You definitely get to see more of the lava, and there are more obstacles. I mean, this might be faster. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it is, because usually I take the top side, but I could be wrong. I'll have to test it out. I'll have to test it out just to test it out. But yes, and then, of course, this is a relatively short cross-world, by the way, because you see here, this leads into the Abyss of Nothing. It's a... just kidding, epic prank. No, but yeah. But this is an area we have not seen as of yet. Oh, look at that. I wonder if this was meant to have something else. I wonder if the stage was meant to be longer, but I guess this is just unused content at this point. Oh, look at the lava. It's just so... because there's a lot of space here. Like, there's absolutely a lot of space here. Was this stage intended to be longer? That's a good question. Because there's this whole entire area here that's just not used, like, at all. I feel like there's, like, a secret area to, like, you find this some secret final boss, like, secret final boss thing, area thing. That's proper grammar. That's proper grammar on a nutshell, you know? That's proper damn grammar. But I just wonder here, like, what... I don't know. I don't know, because it's a relatively... It's shorter... It's a shorter crossworld than, like, a lot of the other crossworlds. I think it's definitely on the shorter side. At least slightly shorter on the shorter side, but... I don't know. But I think this could have been used for someplace. It's just very, very spacious. I have a feeling this probably was not made... This was made spacious for a reason. I have a starch feeling that this was probably spacious for a reason. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, I see light here. And with the gorgeous, gorgeous space thing. Oh, okay, oh, wow. Okay. So it's white, and then I turn around, it's like playing peekaboo. Peekaboo, 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 Yeah, and it looks like a spear as well. I don't think it's like flat. I don't think it's flat like a certain Earth from a certain galactic parade. But yeah, look at that, man. It's just so cool. That's just so cool, man. The architecture of this stage as well, it feels like you're in a spaceship. It feels like something from like Star Wars. A little bit. A little bit. This is no Mustafar, obviously. But this is clearly different from Mustafar. Mustafar and this place is different in a lot of ways. But still, this is very cool nonetheless. This is very cool nonetheless. Alright, and then we have this place here. This whole expanse of just lava. This whole expanse of just lava. And we have this gigantic magma dragon just floating. Just flying. This is so cool. This has to be some kind of alien, like, creature that just lives on lava, feeds on lava. The whole essence is just lava. He has brain of lava, eyes of lava. Everything about it is just lava, 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 man. Holy shit. And then we have this expanse of just, like, this pool of just lava area. It's nothing but lava. It's a lot of lava. Oh, wow, saturation. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love that saturation. Yeah, the saturation here is just really, really bright. Again, a lot of lava. Frutiger lava? That's not a thing. That'll never be a thing. Frutiger lava. Frutiger lava. Oh, that's definitely not Frutiger Arrow. That is definitely not Frutiger Arrow. That's definitely not Gangnam Style. And that's certainly not Flint and Steel. It is just lava. They animated the lava dragons. Oh, whoa. They animated the lava dragons so well. Oh, yeah, there's another one that's just disappearing. But yeah, they animated the lava dragons. Oh, yeah, so here's some of, like, the lower levels here. And if you go downward... Again, more lava. Oh, wow, that's... Whoa, what is that? What is that area? Okay, I think that's one of the planets. Yeah, I think that's one of the planets there. It looks so interesting. It looked like the you know the Vegas ball in Las Vegas, Nevada? For those of you who have been to Vegas, that's just so cool, man. Look at that. That's just so cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely looks like the damn Vegas ball. Oh, man, yeah. And there's the whole lava pool area. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. Nothing but lava. Lava and death. Because one touch and you die forever because human beings are fragile to the insane aura of just lava. Lava as a whole. Yeah, I wonder if this was meant to be a longer stage. But they just decided not to, and all of this is just, like, unused content. Well, I mean, it's backdrop, obviously. This is all backdrop. But it's so cool. Like, the lava is just so beautiful to look at. I think Sega might be the king of lava as well. Oh, no, sorry. It must be the king of lava as well, because of how gorgeous the lava is. And again, I have to say, I know I keep saying about the skybox, but the skybox is just so damn cool, man. The backdrop with the planets and all that stuff, and I have to say enough, like, that skybox here. Okay, let's go to this planet here, because I am curious. Because we've looked at all the other planets. We have not looked at this one that looks to be, like, submerged. That's just so cool. Let's try to delve in closer. Let's see if there's anything in here, like, unused content. I'm going to assume probably not. I don't think there's anything submerged. I mean, actually, that may be. I'm not so sure. But just look at that. What is that thing? I am very curious. All right, I'll have to go in closer. I'll probably like one of the last things we do with this particular episode. But that just looks so cool. But it's like it's clear that's just been submerged because it just looks like a half like Vegas ball, but red. And Venus-y or Mercury-y. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, this is definitely wow. Look at that. Okay, we're getting closer. And nothing. I had a feeling that was probably going to be the logical case, but I just wanted to just confirm. Whoa, 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 what? Okay. Okay. That's scary. That's scary. What's that light? What is that light? What is that light? What is that light? Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder, is that like the Milky Way? It probably is the Milky Way. I'm thinking it probably is the Milky Way. Okay, look at that. Look at that, man. Okay, first off, I want to get a view before we look into that black thing, that black string that looks like an eldritch creature. It looks like black dark matter. I want to look at. Oh god, that skybox is so beautiful, man. I think I might like that skybox more than Galactic Parade when it comes to like space. Look at that, man. That's just so gorgeous. That's just so beautiful, man. Look at that. Again, we're going to take a look at that string, because I am curious about that string. I think that'll be the last thing we do before we call this out of bounds. Like, look at that, man. It's just so beautiful. That's just so gorgeous, man. Okay. Alright, we're close. Oh, wow, that's a view. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a view. We're literally at the edge of the skybox. Okay. If I go through this here, will I see something? Oh, wow. It's like almost it did like... it's like it almost like time stop. Like, you know, ping, time stop. Okay. Nothing. It is nothing. It's just... Apparently, it's just a crease that I guess the developers forgot to remove. I mean, they don't really need to remove it. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess they don't really need to remove it because it's just... Oh, wow. Yeah, the time-stopping graphic is just following me. But yeah, every time you follow it, it's just this time-stop mechanic thing. Well, the time-stop graphic. And it's just... Yeah. This is weird and eerie. But it's interesting. But yeah, alright, we confirmed. It's basically nothing, but it's an interesting graphic. Whoa, what is that? Hold on. I see something moving. I see something moving. I see something moving. What is that? Okay, I need to know. I see something moving. Okay, no. It was just an illusion. It's just an illusion. It was a mirage. It was a mirage. It was a mirage. It was a mirage. Okay. Anyway. Overall, Magma Planet. Really cool stage. I think might be a cooler, like, space stage than, like, Galactic Parade. Although I love the Galactic Parade. But, like, overall, I think I might, as a space stage, I might like Magma Planet a little bit more. It's just with the lava and the flying and the homage to the game that it does, like, so well. And the skybox might be the most beautiful skybox I've seen yet in this game. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. It's just, it warps. And it's like so cool, man. It's just so cool. It feels like I'm on the edge of reality, and I'm just here in my house. So cool, man. Fruitiker Space. Hidden Worlds. This is very hidden indeed. We are aboard the Lost Hex. The Lost Hex itself. This is a very large skybox. This is a very large skybox. I'm actually curious. How far does this skybox go? But yes, I have to beat Sonic Lost World, because I have not played through the hidden world stage by itself. Bro, this is a large skybox. That is astronomically large. Wow. It's like I'm that far away from the beginning of the stage. This is a large ass skybox. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, no, I'm seeing. Okay, never mind. All right, so never mind. I see black. This is not as large as I thought it was. I guess it gave the illusion of it being large, because I see the outside here. Okay. They get to see the stage from this viewpoint, though, which is pretty damn cool. All right, so let's take a look at the meat of the stage here. Yeah, this is really, really cool. And from what little I've seen of Hidden World, like outside of this game, looks really accurate, especially with the fuzzy Pac-Man creatures. With the plus eyes? Are these eyes? I have not played Hidden World as of yet. I have not beaten Sonic Lost World. So, I'm very my only familiarity with this is from the clips that I've seen. The very few clips I've seen from Lost World gameplay. And yeah, but like the fuzzy Eggman creatures are interesting. And the mouth. It's all green. It's all green and has no tongue. And the teeth. Wow. This is ASMR. Imagine this, 12 hours, a fuzzy Pac-Man creature from Hidden World from Sonic Lost World just chomping. And then we see more of them just, they're in droves. It's not one creature. It's not absolutely one creature here. And like, yeah, a lot of rings here. But yeah, this part here of Hidden World, again, the views are gorgeous. The views are gorgeous here. This is a very large stage, at least from what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, a lot of rings. Especially if you have gadgets like a ring game boost. You get a huge advantage here, because there's just so much rings here. This is so weird, but it's just so wide of a beginning of a stage here. Like, drifting is your friend when it comes to this here. Drifting is your absolute friend. This section here, really cool, especially with like the lights. It kind of looks like it's... kind of feels have a liminal space feel to it. Because obviously there's no people, it's just those fuzzy Pac-Man creatures. At least with this iteration of Hidden World. Again, we're on the Lost Hex. So, this is a weird section here. Again, have to beat Sonic Lost World. But yeah, this section here, I do love this flying section here. Again, with the blue and everything, it feels so like cozy. It has like that ASMR type of feel to it. And just look at that view. That is a large, large structure. Like, looking at it from here, that's a large structure. Like, this is larger than I anticipated. This is definitely one of the larger, like, CrossWorlds. This is definitely the one with the more gigabytes, so to speak. But, yeah. And then we go through this section here. Yeah, rings are your friend. Like, Ring Game Boost helps out a lot with the stage. And these colored Candyland Road stages here. And more of those fuzzy Pac-Man creatures. It really is like a fever dream. Yeah, Hidden World is like a fever dream. I think that's a good way to describe it. And it has similar sounds. It's kind of funny because like Pac-Man's going to be coming. The Pac-Man DLC is going to be coming like in a few months, I believe, like next year. And then of course, we have that here to signify, hey, if you die, that activates. And then it sends you right back here. Gotta have that somewhere across the stage. And then we have a gigantic fuzzy Pac-Man creature thing. I don't know the name of this. Oh god, it's green. It's like Shrek green. It's just open. It doesn't care how many flies. I mean, are there flies on the Lost Hex? I don't think so. Hidden World. It is very hidden. It is a fever dream. It's like... It's a weird, liminal, spacey type of, at least this version of it. Hidden World and Lost World's probably a lot more to it. Because it's a lot of, like, Super Mario Galaxy-esque levels, but Sonic. And that's kind of like the feel of Lost World with the gameplay. The gameplay of Lost World is very unique. Unique to only Lost World. Again, I don't think Lost World, at least from what I've played, I'll have to play through the entire game to have a full opinion, but from what I've played, it's not the worst game ever. There's gripes for it. There's definitely gripes with Lost World, but it's not the worst Sonic game. I think, in my opinion, I think it is worth a playthrough. At least just get to say that, hey, you played through it. You know? It's a very unique game that deserves at least a try. But overall, Hidden World, very cool, very out there. A fever dream of a stage. With all the colors and the fuzzy Pac-Man creatures. So strange. Yet so cool at the same time. You can't help but appreciate it. It is definitely a fun stage. Definitely one of my... is it one of my favorites? I don't know, I like it. I like it. I think it might be one of my favorites, but not... If I compare to other stages like Holoska and Cyberspace and like Digital Circuit, it's definitely ranks lower than those stages, of course. But Hidden World is good. Hidden World is fun. Hidden World is a hidden world. I can't wait when Pac-Man comes so he can explore this and just say, hey, those look just like me, but fuzzy, and with teeth, and with eyes, plus sign eyes. That's just so weird. But there's a lot to appreciate. The artistic, it's weird, it's whimsy, Hidden World, and you can't help but just, like, appreciate it. Again, oh my god, the gaping mouth. Imagine 12 hours of just looking at that gaping mouth of this fuzzy Pac-Man creature. Imagine 12 hours of that. Alright, so we have Steampunk City. One of the most interesting original stages in this game. But yes. At first I thought, oh, whoa. Yeah, the architecture is very, very steampunk. It reminds me a lot of, I don't know if you guys played BioShock Infinite. It doesn't remind you exactly of BioShock Infinite, but like the steampunk-esque like aesthetic here is just so cool. Oh god, look at all that. It's just so detailed. Like the amount of detail put in the steampunk stage is actually super, super cool. I wonder what those are. Is that like oil stuff? Probably oil stuff. Oh yeah, there's a locomotive car. Locomotive car. The train. I mean, it is a I am kind of right about that, I guess. But, oh, look at that. What's in here? Like, there's a lot to this steampunk stage. Okay, it is kind of the thing where, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of area here for the trains. Imagine Thomas the Tank Engine, the steampunk edition. That will never happen. That will never, ever happen. But, yeah, I just love the extravagant, like, art direction with this. Like, I love the steampunk aesthetic. Like, if I'm gonna... What are my top 3 favorite aesthetics? Frutiger Arrow, the City Pop, and honestly, I like steampunk a little bit more than the Y2K aesthetic. So I think I like my top 3, like Frutiger Arrow, City Pop, and then steampunk. But yeah, look at that. The designs of the buildings are just so extravagant here. And it's just so cool. And you see the blimps here, the steampunk blimps. And you just see the clouds, because they're way up in the sky, apparently. Because it kind of fits with that, like, that feeling of aesthetic. That feeling of aesthetic. What is my grammar? What is my Shakespearean language? But yes, I just love these blimps here, too. Like, I don't want to keep, because it's been a long while since I played BioShock Infinite. That's, like, the only steampunk-esque game that I've played. I haven't played any of the other BioShock games, but I've played BioShock Infinite. I did not beat BioShock Infinite, but it reminds me a lot of BioShock Infinite. But like, it's just the steampunk genre in general is just so cool. The steampunk aesthetic, especially as you see with these hot air balloons that are keeping up, just holding this bigger blimp, this smaller blimp down as well. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. Steampunk, I don't think steampunk is like an underrated... I don't think it's an underrated aesthetic at all. I think it's cool. I think it has like a cult following. It just slowly because I know there's a steampunk game that came out recently. I forget the name of it, but yeah, anyway. Okay. Let's take a look at more of this stage here, because I can gush all day about the whole steampunk aesthetic. So cool here. They did a real good job here with, like, this stage in general. Hold on, let me reset here. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this here. You see, that's a gigantic... That's a gigantic train. That's a gigantic train. Look at that. Now, I wonder what its purpose is and where it's going. Oh, God, I love this aesthetic. Bro, this aesthetic is just so cool. But what's this area here? Okay, so it's clearly leading to somewhere. I'm guessing this is the home area for all of these trains. Am I going to see Thomas the Tank Engine? Am I going to see that cute bullet train character from the latest show? Yeah, oh yeah, that's that thing from earlier. That's that area from earlier. And there's different things as well. There's different, like, entrance points. That's the proper word, entrance points. That is so cool. That is so cool. I wonder how they got the idea for this. Like, I wonder... Hold on. Okay. I just wonder how they got the idea from this, too. There's just so much to explore here. There's just so damn much to explore here. And there's so many turns, by the way. There's, like, so many turns. Oh, yeah, this one is similar to the other similar thing. Yeah, this is similar to... I think this is the same asset. This is definitely the same asset. Which is of course. And, of course, this is not an issue. God, the aesthetic. No, okay, the lore. Because clearly this is in the Sonic universe. This steampunk-esque area. Like, is this in Silver's dimension? I think that's the first theory I have. And just look at those locomotive... just stuff. I mean, it's steampunk though, so I don't know. The time period's kind of different. I don't know if this is like... Is this in Blaze's dimension? Is this some secret area made by Dampa? I don't know the lore of this. I mean, I don't think Eggman built this. I don't see any Dampa, like ads anywhere. Is this in Silver's dimension? Is this in Sonic's dimension? Is this some secret area in, like, Sonic Chronicles of Dark Brotherhood or something like that? I have no clue. But again, I just can't gush enough about this aesthetic here. It's just so cool. And again, the design of the blimps, like, they all meld in so well. Okay, if I go downwards, what happens? I know I just see fog. Yeah, I see fog. The fog is going down. Okay. And those were the assets end. Okay. I gotta look upwards here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's... The fog is blinding. There's nothing to me but blinding. You can easily just get lost. You can easily just get lost in this CrossWorld. God, look at all of that. The gears. The design of the gears. It's like if Tick-Tock Clock was steampunk. I like these areas here, you know, where you do these turns, like as you're going through the stage here. This reminds me a whole lot of, like, imagine, like, if again Tick-Tock Clock. I get a lot of Tick-Tock Clock isms, which is not a bad thing by any means. I love Tick-Tock Clock. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. Yep, and we got these here. I've been taking this pathway because it's obviously it's a shorter cut. It's a faster route to wherever you're trying to, you know, to complete the stage. And just, oh man, these houses. Okay, so what's it? Okay, I see PNG. Is this? Oh, hold on here. I remember these. So I think these are the same PNG things that you would see in Colorful Mall. I believe so. They look similar. These PNG stuff looks similar. Okay, this is kind of more steampunky, or maybe not. Again, I think these are repurposed from Colorful Mall, and of course it's hit properly with the glass here, which is very clever, like reusing of assets, which is really cool. And then we see more of these really cool, well-designed, like, trains. The fact that these do damage, again, makes sense, because it's, like, literally black. It's all, like, black fog. And then you go here, and then it's a psych, because I'm using the free camera. And then, oh, look at that. This architecture. Imagine if this gets used in a future Sonic game. It's just so cool. Again, this feels like this liminal space area because you don't really see people here. There's like no people at all whatsoever. Oh man, this is definitely like, this feels liminal spacey. Absolutely, without a doubt, liminal spacey. How far does this go, by the way? How far does this go? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going farther. It's absolutely going farther. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. This definitely feels like something out of Bayonetta. Oh, wow. And look at those pillars. Wow. Yeah, this feels something out of, like, Bayonetta. This whole thing. These pillars. Oh, wow. Oh, I can get a good view. I can get a good view from Steampunk City here. Hold on. Let's go to the top here. I don't think I'm going to see anymore. I just see horizon. Oh, and look at that. That's so cool, man. That's just absolutely so cool. We see the sunset here. Fits perfectly within the scene. The lighting of Steampunk City. Oh, so cool. That's just so cool, man. That's just so cool. This view is just beautiful. I hope we get more Steampunk X stuff in the future. That'd be so cool. That would be Gangnam Style. That would absolutely be Gangnam Style. I'm telling you, that would absolutely be Gangnam Style. Yeah, we see more of the PNG stuff, I think, repurposed from... Either repurposed from Colorful Mall, or it's just... Oh, look at that. The architecture. It's just really, really cool. I love the steampunk aesthetic so much, and the architecture with these houses, these buildings, these restaurants, I assume, these facilities. It's just so cool. I think it would have been a little bit better if they added, like, people. They added, like, pedestrians and stuff. Even if they had, like, 2D stuff with people, because you don't really even see... You don't really see life. It's like, it's kind of lifeless in a way. Yeah, and there's that car in the beginning of the stage. Oh, my God. You can even see, like, the bottom here. It's just so cool. The fog enhances the atmosphere of this entire stage so much. Liminal spacey. This definitely feels liminal spacey. Bioshock Infinite-y. Again, it's been a while since I've seen Bioshock Infinite. There's probably a lot of differences that I'm probably not aware of, because it's been... I haven't played Bioshock Infinite since high school, and I haven't even beaten the game. But from what I've played, I've enjoyed it. At least, from what I remember. My opinions might change if I play it, like, now. Like, as an adult. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's the same train that you would go through. I remember now. You know, when I speak fast, I kind of have brain farts. I should probably speak slower. Yeah, but speaking fast is, like, so much fun, though. But... Yep. These assets are so beautiful. And just the views, like, you could easily get lost. And you just admire just the art design of this entire stage. But yes, overall, one of my most favorite original stages in this game. This Steampunk City is so cool, has a vibe of its own, and it's just so damn cool. It doesn't feel like it's from a Sonic game. It feels like it's from another game entirely and not just Sonic. But that just tells of the testament. But it just really shows, like, how varied and how well done these stages are. Like, this doesn't feel like a Sonic stage. Like, at all. But, like, it's in it anyway. Because Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. So, like, yeah. What do you think of that? Oh, God, this view. God, the views are so beautiful. The views are so beautiful. Look at that. I could cry. I'm not going to, but I could cry. I'm not going to, but I could cry. Easily one of my favorite CrossWorlds in this game is Dragon Road, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, first thing that I'm actually happy that they did, because I didn't expect them to bring back the Dark Gaia Phoenix. Like, this is a boss fight in Sonic Unleashed, and just look at that. The attacks in real time too. And just look at all the fire, look at all the burning. Now this is based off Chunan. Dragon Road is based off Chunan. The certain area in Sonic Unleashed. You know, the China area. And just look at the Dark Gaia Phoenix, man. The fact that the Dark Gaia Phoenix in 2025 was animated for the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds animation is just so cool. And I just love how they cooked with... This has to be a new model. No, this has to be a new model, because this looks different from... I would have to look again, but this... To me, this looks different from the Unleashed. From the Unleashed model. This is a brand new model entirely for the Dark Gaia Phoenix. So cool, man. Launching the wings. It looks like one big... For those of you that know of Naruto and have seen Naruto Shippuden, the Dark Gaia Phoenix here looks like a Susanoo. Legit looks like a Susanoo. It has that Susanoo vibe to it. It has that Susanoo vibe. But anyway, yeah, Dragon Road, so cool. I always loved Chunan in Sonic Unleashed. And this stage here, I love the turns here. Love the turns with this particular stage. Love the turns of this particular stage here. So I love how they did the fire. I love how they did the fire. Was just the fire animations. And the atmosphere. And of course the remix with Chunan. The Chunan Day theme specifically. The Chunan Day theme specifically. Oh yeah, this water section. So people... Oh, whoa. Interesting. Interesting. Do I see... Whoa, okay. Anyway, as I was doing, I kind of got lost for a second here. Okay, but yes. So cool, man. I love how they did with the atmosphere, with the fire and everything, and it's just so cooked. The Dark Gaia Phoenix appears again, like, relatively soon. But yes, this water section here, people love it or people hate it. I love this water section, personally. The water sections aren't bad once you get used to, you know, letting go of the acceleration as you drift. Letting go of the acceleration button as you drift. But yes. I always gotta love the architecture of the China-based, you know, Chunan. And, oh. Okay, so this is interesting, because usually the Dark Gaia Phoenix would appear here. But I guess not. Okay, so that confirms that the model kind of moves from one area to another. So there's no, like, two Dark Gaia Phoenixes coexisting at the same time. That is interesting. Yeah, because you see the fire here. But you don't necessarily see the Dark Gaia Phoenix. So that means if we go across at a certain point... Oh, I love this. I just love the China aesthetic of the aesthetic, the architecture here. It's just so cool. I love it. Oh, yeah, and these rocks here. Where's Mount Pazu? I want to see Mount... Oh, is that... It's weird, because it feels like, where's the sun or the moon? I don't see the sun or the moon anywhere. Because now it just feels like daytime, but then when you go further, you kind of get into that, I guess, that visible skybox. I don't know what that technique is called, but I have an idea. I have a funny idea of what that would be. Okay, so... Oh, yes, right. I remember this. Yeah, I think this asset wasn't unleashed. It's been a while since I played Chunan. I should probably replay Chunan just so I can like compare. But yes, again, the architecture of Chunan in general, really cool. Really cool. I do want to see here. Oh, and I love this architecture. I love this section here, which is, it kind of looks like a bridge, but it kind of isn't. The house here is just so cool, even though it's like being burned up by the Dark Gaia Phoenix. Is might, awesome might and power of the Dark Gaia Phoenix. I want to check something though. Since we have confirmed that there is no two models coexisting at the same point, I do want to see. I want to see. Is there a certain point where? Oh, yep, I see it. The Dark Gaia Phoenix. It's flying. It flew away. Okay. Yep, there he goes. Yep, the Dark Gaia. Yep, we got Dark Gaia Phoenix here just flying. Yep. It's flying over there. It's flying, and it just disappears. Now, does it appear... I know it's kind of slanted here, like Battlefield Earth, but... Okay, I don't see it, though. So I guess it appears once we hit the water section. There we go. Yep, there's the Dark Gaia Phoenix. It's flying down. It is absolutely flying down. Yep, there it is. There it is in its awesome might. There's Sonic Moltres. There's Sonic Moltres. It would be Sonic Ho-Oh because Ho-Oh is more of like that Phoenix, I guess, sort of thing, rather than... I mean, Moltres... Okay, what would be more of a Phoenix? Moltres or Ho-Oh? Okay, this I'm talking about Pokemon. This is a Sonic... Oh my god. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I'd say more Moltres, because it kind of gives, like, that Phoenix vibe. But then Ho-Oh could be the same thing as well, just without the burning wings that Moltres has. But anyway, Dark Gaia Phoenix looks cool. As you see here, yeah, periodically just sets ablaze fire through each of these sections here. It's fun. It's so cool just seeing the animation, just Dark Gaia Phoenix just flying down. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. But yeah, let's go further in here. Let's go to the other half of the stage. Of course, it's seeing the awesome Fruitiger Arrow Sega water. The stage itself is not Fruitiger Arrow, obviously, but the water. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that is Silent Hilly. That's definitely Silent Hilly. Okay. Yep, and then we got the final area here. This gigantic, like, long Dragon Road, you know, because it's called Dragon Road, and he's nothing but a Dragon Road. Yeah, so this is the final part here with the dragon, the Snake Way-esque Dragon Road thing. Yep, and you can't enter it, it's free cam. Oh, that's right, we get to see, yep. There is the whole Dragon Road. There's the whole Dragon Road, the finality, I guess the final version of it. I guess the final section here, with the dragon mouth open. That's so cool, man. Yep, and we just see the rings, the item boxes, and the heavy item final out is just like sucking into the travel ring. It's just so cool. And then we see the mountains here. We see more of mountain assets. As it suddenly gains light all of a sudden. I forget the technique that happens. Is this some kind of like variant of a skybox? I don't know. That's something I want to find out here. And oh, that view. Yeah, look at that view. Look at that view. With the Dark Gaia Phoenix wrecking havoc. Just wrecking havoc for the racers and all that stuff. So cool. It's just so cool. But yes, this is top tier in terms of CrossWorlds for me. I absolutely love this. The fast-pacedness of it. The factor of the Dark Gaia Phoenix as a notable hazard throughout your time in this CrossWorld. And again, this is so... The architecture here is just so accurate to Chunan in Sonic Unleashed. They kept it accurate. They really kept it accurate, and I'm just so happy that they did. Oh man, just this tower here is just so cool. And with the flames and just the flaming atmosphere, it makes you feel like, hey, you're in danger. You're in this war-torn area, it feels, even though it's not really war-torn. It's just this demonic, like, phoenix just destroying everything in its path. That's basically it. It's not really war here. You're in war with the Dark Gaia Phoenix, basically. But it here has just been as an obstacle to just, oh. I know I keep saying the like the architecture over and over again, but just seeing these assets in these angles are just so cool. It's just so cool. I wonder, I don't think there's a similar thing for All-Stars Racing Transformed, I believe. I don't think there's a similar thing for All-Stars Racing Transformed, so I guess a best comparison we could do is with Sonic Unleashed. We'll leave that for another time. But anyway, Dragon Road. Such a cool CrossWorld, man. Easily one of my favorites. Let me know what your favorite CrossWorld is in the comments below. I am curious to see what your favorite CrossWorld is. Let me know in the comments below. And it is, I rated a Phoenix out of 10. I rate this a Phoenix out of 10. Dragon Road is so cool.
Alright, so this is Holoska. Look at how beautifully gorgeous the water is. Now, in my honest opinion, Sega is one of the best when it comes to just doing water and just water textures. And just look at the skybox here. Look at the whale. Oh, so it's just a continuous loop. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So it's just a continuous loop here. But it doesn't really loop all the way, because there's not really need to, due to the arcadey nature of it. But yeah, Holoska. So this is easily, I would have to say easily, one of my favorites when it comes to the CrossWorlds in general. It's just so cool. And I love Unleashed. If you haven't played Unleashed yet, please do. Definitely please do. Oh, look how gorgeous this is. Again, the water. Oh, I know I see darkness here. All I see is darkness. I'm just curious here. Yeah. Look at the whale, the spectral whale. I know all you see is darkness here, but look at all the other whales. With the same looping pattern, interestingly enough. But the water. I can't gush enough how gorgeous the water is. It's just so damn cool. It's legit just so damn cool. Oh, there's the Ghost of Blaze. But yeah, this is so cool. Again, easily one of my favorites. Oh, look at the penguins. Look at the penguins. Look at the penguins here. Look at the penguins. They're watching. Do they know what they're watching? They probably do. Can they speak like humans? Obviously not, unless if you're Skipper and his crew from Madagascar. You know, the Madagascar films. For those who've watched the Madagascar films. And we got more penguins. Look at those penguins. They're bopping. They're clapping. Can they stare properly? Probably not. No, but these are so cool. I wonder what these are. I'm guessing these are lamps of some sort. Well, let me get the cursor out of the way. No, but this is so cool. Yeah. Water. Oh, and the skybox. I can't gush enough how much I just love the skybox. It's just so gorgeous and it fits so well. Oh shit. It just fits so well. Look at that. Watching the waves from above here as well is just so interesting. But you see more of the spectral whales here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's just so... Oh shit. It's just so gorgeous. It's just so pretty. Now, is the whale magic? I mean, the whale could be magic. I don't know. The whale could be magic. That's just so cool, man. One of the most gorgeous stages in CrossWorlds, in my humble opinion. One of my favorites. It's just so calming. Pretty yet calming to look at. I don't know. It's just so serene. So Frutiger Arrow. I know I keep saying Frutiger Arrow, but it's true. It's just so Frutiger Arrow. I just love it. You know. Oh, and then there's the... Now, this would take you back to the main course, because this is like a travel ring. But I'm curious, though. If I go through a travel ring with this camera here, will it lead me... Probably not. Nah. Nah. This is gorgeous, though. Oh, look at that. It's a simple stage. It absolutely is a simple stage, yet it's so calming. It's so serene. And I think it's mainly due to the water. They did such a good job with the water texturing. And just developing the water in general, just the glow of this entire stage is just so calming to look at. It almost makes you want to fall asleep. Funny enough. Kinda. I mean, when you're moving in this one, yeah, I'd say so. But, like, this is so, like... This has, like, an ASMR vibe to it when you're not racing. It's this arcade racing kind of atmosphere. But this has a calming ASMR vibe to it. Absolutely, positively. And just even getting close to the water here, it's just so cool. It's just so cool, man. Oh, man. But yeah, there's not much to this. I mean, there's a decent amount, but like, it's a simple stage. But it does the job. It does what needs to be done. And it's just so gorgeous, man. There's mainly a lot of water areas, which, of course, because it's Holoska. It's a lot of ice and water, because it's literally Sonic Antarctica. That's basically what Holoska is. And it's just so cool to just look at, so cool to just feel. The stage really makes you feel. The stage really just makes you feel. And it's just so cool. Oh, and look at that. There's Werehog. There's Werehog here. This is Sonic Unleashed 2, by the way. Sonic Unleashed 2 is a kart racer. It's kind of crazy, right? Look at that. Yeah, the texturing is a little weird because I have low settings because I have old computer. But even on the settings that I have, it's just so cool. Yeah, I wonder how far it can go. I'm just curious how far it can go. And when you look at far, there's just not much to it, but there's actually quite a bit. It's simple yet effective. Refined, classy, elegant. It could be the silent killer if you're not careful. With all these water areas. And treacherous turns. Treacherous turns, yeah. But it's just so cool, man. They did a real beautiful job with this stage. Arguably, this is arguably one of my favorites. One of my favorite CrossWorlds in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Yeah, and to this day, I think I'd put this at S tier in my personal opinion. It's easily one of my favorites. I would rank this S tier if I had to. You know, in my personal, humble opinion, of course. Yep, and then this part. This took me a while, by the way, to get this turn. So usually when I do this turn here, right as I'm getting to this dash panel, I immediately just drift to the left. And then that just helps me. I mean, you don't need to do that, but it's like if you want to get like an optimal like turn, you can just do that and go from there. And just look at that. Will I go somewhere? Will I go to Narnia? Probably nope. You thought. Just kidding. But yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. And one thing I have to say, they do water supremely well. Sega is the king of water. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Sega is the undisputed king of water. Fight me. You won't. Because Sega is the king of water. Play Sonic Unleashed. You won't regret it. Also, Sega is the king of water. Confirmed as lore.
Alright, so we have here Galactic Parade. Now, clearly... Oh, wow. Look at all the expanse. This is clearly the final frontier of space. I love space, by the way. Like, I legit love space. Without a shadow of a doubt. But yes, as you can clearly see here, this is Galactic Parade, a.k.a. Starlight Carnival, from Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is a good game. I like Sonic Colors. I know a lot of people's opinions on Colors is diluted over the years, but I still think Sonic Colors is a good game. Even though a lot of the games since then have kind of been a little, you know, shaky to say the least. But yeah, meta era of Sonic was, it was a time. It was the time of all time. But yes, Galactic Carnival, based on Starlight Carnival, easily one of my favorites. I just love, look at Eggman's Empire here. Now, me personally, one of the stages I would have loved to be in this game, if you remember the intro to Sonic Unleashed, with all of Eggman's carriers and all that stuff, it would have been cool if they made a stage based off that. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But, oh yeah, there's a portal here that, you see, all of Eggman's infinite LED spaceship armada here. It's just so cool. It would have been even more cool, honestly, if they were to add, like, Eggman's Interstellar Theme Park. But I don't, like, in the background somewhere here. Oh, look at that space skybox here. It's just so cool. But yeah, you gotta appreciate Eggman's, like... It's like, if Eggman took, like, the themings and, like, the LED lights of, like, Casino Park and just, like, made it into, like, spaceship form, and you got Starlight Carnival for colors. Oh, look at this. Is that some kind of, like, Pegasus thing? Yeah, I think this is some kind of Pegasus thing. It's some kind of Pegasus thing. It's a Pegasus spaceship of some sorts. And then right here, I think we have... Is that Cupid? No, it's the Minotaur. It's some kind of satyr. It's some kind of satyr with the arrow. It's some kind of satyr with an arrow. But yeah, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. But yeah, you see the portal here, as I mentioned before. All the spaceships just coming. Eggman's Infinite Armada spaceship here. The Infinite Armada spaceships, that is the Starlight Carnival. But it's just, I love space. I just love space. Space is just so cool. It's kind of one of the reasons why I love Mario Galaxy, like, so much. Oh no, I'm talking about Mario and Sonic videos. But that's one of the reasons I love Colors, too. It's a lot of space themes. Like, Asteroid Coaster for Racing CrossWorlds would be so sick. But I don't know if they will, because I know they've been adding a lot of, like, Unleashed stages, which is cool. You know? But, oh, man. Yeah, so let's go. Oh, hello, Werehog. Let's go. This whole thing kind of reminds me of, like, Space Colony Arc a little bit. I know it's not, because it's, like, it's Starlight Carnival, but you just gotta appreciate the architecture. I mean, I love to appreciate, like, one of my favorite villains in fiction, in Dr. Ivo Robotnik, a.k.a. Dr. Eggman. You gotta appreciate his craftsmanship, the craftsmanship at some point. Oh, okay. So I believe, because obviously with the road, you kind of have to activate. You kind of have to go through and just activate it. But it's kind of just invisible at the current moment, because you see the dash panels here. And you're just going through here. Oh, that's just so cool. Look at the satyr. I'm not going to say this is Hercules because he has 4 legs, like a minotaur. So I'm assuming he's a satyr. Oh, yes. There's those 2 Eggman robots that attack you with those vertical lasers. Oh, man, this is so cool. And then we got this here. Yeah, we got more invisible dash panels. We got spaceships that don't light up. Oh, this is just so surreal. Like, just the expanse of just outer space. Even in video games, it's just, especially in video games, it's just so cool to just explore and just, oh my god. Also, the remix for Galactic Parade is so sick. The remix for Starlight Carnival is just so damn cool. It's just so damn cool. I wonder if there's anything in back of, like, the portal. Let's take a look at the portal real quick. Alright, I want to see if there's anything back here. Oh, look at that. Look at that spiral. It's almost as if it's a black hole entirely. It's almost as if it's a black hole entirely. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. Nope, it's just space. It's just space, which is fine. Which is completely fine. Oh, wait, hold on here. Alright, let's, like, okay, so let's move back here for the... Let's move to this area here. Alright, and now we're going into here. The final area where you kind of fly through space to the Earth. And here's the travel ring that'll send you, either loop you to the stage again if you're time travel, or loop you back to the main stage, like one of the main stages. But yeah, it's just nothing. It doesn't work, because why wouldn't it? Oh, look at the Earth. I'm curious of that. There's burning areas here, which is interesting. I wonder what the lore is for that. Also, I am curious, is it an actual, like, 3D model of, like, the Earth? Or is it just, like, a really high-quality PNG model? But I'm curious about this burning area here. I can't tell where this is. Is this in South America? But, like, look at that. It's just burning. It's just burning. I don't know. It's some kind of magma volcano area. But I can't tell. I can't be Sunset Heights, obviously. Because Forces happened, like, after the events of Colors. So, but it's like, I'm just curious of, like, this... Okay, okay, hold on. Maybe it's not fire. Maybe it's just red lights. And I think it's probably that. Oh, wow. Yo, the Earth is flat. Confirmed as lore by Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, the Earth is flat. It's just a ever-forming disc. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I think it's just like a night city sort of thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's just so cool, man. But yeah, so if you go past... Oh, that's so cool. But the Earth is flat. Oh no, the Earth is transparent. Okay, so if this actually happens, if this is actually real, be afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Oh, I don't even see the Earth. I don't even see the Earth. Is that like a... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guys, the Earth isn't real. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Be very afraid. But, oh, that's another cool view of the entire stage here, of the whole Eggman Galactic Armada. Of just spectral EDM spaceships. That's just so cool. My god. And what perfect timing as well. Perfect timing as well. Oh my god, that's just so funny. That's just so funny. Oh man. But yeah, Starlight Carnival. So cool. I love space. I love refrigerators. I just love refrigerators. I don't know what I say. I love refrigerators. Oh man. I love space. Y'all should love space. Space is just so cool. So this is Dinosaur Jungle, based off the similar stage from Sonic and the Secret Ring. So this is one of 2 Secret Ring stages. It's that and Pirate Bay, a.k.a. Kraken Bay. Or Pirate Storm, a.k.a. Kraken Bay. Oh, just look at that. It's so gorgeous. But yes, a lot of wildlife that I never get to see because dinosaurs are extinct. And I think that's a blessing and a curse. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, yeah, so that's the other side. You look at all of the waterfalls and just the valleys. These, funny enough, remind me of Dragon Ball. Like, these here kind of remind me of, like, Dragon Ball-esque, like, wasteland areas. I don't know, these assets remind me of Dragon Ball. Like, where you find it, like, say, like, the wasteland areas in Dragon Ball gives it. Yeah, there's, that certain dinosaur here, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Okay, so yeah, so this stage is pretty straightforward. It's a lot of dinosaurs, and you're going through a lot of water, and there's not really many turns with this particular stage. But yes, and then look at here. Yeah, the waterfall is one of my favorite parts of this stage. You're just going through a waterfall and then just jumping. And it's just so cool. Yeah. And you see here the giant dragon fruits. These are clearly dragon fruits. These are ginormous. These are ginormous dragon fruits. But that will definitely last for months due to how large these are. There are a lot of things to like about Secret Rings, but overall, the gameplay's rough. I personally would have more fun with Secret Rings than Sonic Forces personally, but that's just me. There's a lot more to like with Secret Rings than Forces. But anyway, Secret Rings, I think it's worth a try, especially for the story, for the music, for the set pieces and everything. The gameplay does improve. The gameplay does improve. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, that's that part with the whole thing here. But yeah, the gameplay does improve as you unlock more stuff, but like overall though, it's an on-rails Sonic game, so the gameplay is rough. They do improve in Black Knight, by the way. So I'm surprised to see there's not really Black Knight stages. I think at least Camelot Castle would fit perfectly. Yeah, as we go through here, we see a lot of the cacti and a lot of just the wildlife. The wildlife I will never see in real life because dinosaurs are extinct. Yeah, the waterfall section is just really fun here. And a lot of it's just Frutiger Arrow. It has that Frutiger Arrow feel to it. Then again, Sega is the king of water, so water from them in general is just Frutiger Arrow. Oh, what's this? Where does this lead? Oh! Wait, what is that, a rainbow? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a rainbow here. There's a rainbow here with a... Was this stage meant to be, like, longer? I am curious, because you see there's a rainbow here. Just a random-ass rainbow. And then there's a interestingly rendered, like, waterfall. Just right here. That is interesting. And Frutiger Arrow, by the way. I just want to say, really Frutiger Arrow. Yeah, you see more of the stage here. And, oh my god. You see a lot of the cacti. You see a lot of cacti, a lot of valleys. A lot of Dragon Ball-esque valleys. Yep, and you see here, yeah, that's where that gigantic Stegosaurus is, but we'll get to that later. Was this stage meant to be longer? That is a good question. I posed that same question for Magma Planet. This is probably unused. This whole area is probably, like, unused. This whole area is probably, like, unused. But where does this lead? This probably leads to nothing. This probably leads to nothing, but this is so gorgeous. This view is just so gorgeous. Again, very Frutiger Arrow. In a wild, Jurassic sort of way. Jurassic Frutiger Arrow. Imagine that. Jurassic Park with the Frutiger Arrow aesthetic. But anyway, yeah, this is so cool. But as you see here, this is leading to, like, nothing. But I am curious, with the water here, is this just going to dissipate? Or is it going to lead to, like, this waterfall that kind of just leads into nothing? Okay. Yeah, the lighting's kind of getting dimmer. Oh, yeah. Yep, we're outside the skybox. Now, if I go back further here, will the skybox dissipate into black darkness? Into, the abyss of nothing? Or is it just going to be the Frutiger Arrow skies of nothing? I don't know. Okay, yep, I'm starting to see skybox here. Oh, yep, it's starting to disappear. We're starting to go outside of the skybox. So if I go back far enough, I think two things are going to happen. Either we're going to see the time trial stage, like we saw with Cyberspace, or we're going to be looped to the other side of the stage instantaneously. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, it disappeared. Okay, where's it going to lead me? Yep, I was right. It looped me to the other side of the stage instantaneously. And right here we see the other side of the stage with all the water here. We've confirmed in the Cyberspace video, but we also confirmed here. If you go back far enough outside the skybox, it will automatically loop you to the other side of the stage. Because I think if they didn't add that functionality, I think if they didn't add that functionality, if you were to go back far enough, if that's the case, then I think the game would probably crash. I guess the dinosaurs are frozen in time? Yeah, they're frozen in time. I guess you have to trigger them. Yeah, because you see here, yeah, because like they're flying. The pterodactyls are like flying freely, but then the dinosaurs are just frozen here. I think you have to trigger them because this has to break. This has to break. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's breaking. Yep, now they're all activated. Because they're frozen in time. I guess you have to wait until that certain point in order for them to just trigger with animations and stuff. But yeah, this part's very fun. You gotta be careful with these dinosaurs or else they're just gonna stomp on you. And just, you just fall to pieces. But yeah, this part here is really interesting. The dinosaurs, the Secret Rings dinosaurs. I'm so happy we have Secret Rings representation as stages in general. Although Night Palace would be really cool if they were when we get future DLC. I'm not gonna say if, it says when. But they're already talking about Year 2 and Year 3 DLC. So that's a sign that the sales for CrossWorlds were, at the very least, well within expectations, or maybe a little bit beyond expectations. So that's really cool to hear. And yeah, look at the dinosaur. The dinosaur with the certain, oh wow. It kind of clipped with the whole, oh no. No, I thought it was like, yeah, so that's the thing where it kind of triggers whenever you fall off. So yeah, I thought that was like a CrossWorld. I thought it was like a travel ring for some reason, but yeah, anyway. Yes, we see more valleys, we see more cacti, we see more gigantic ass building-sized dragon fruits. Oh my god, if we had those in real life, oh my god, people would be set. They'd be set for life. If you like dragon fruit, of course. But yeah. And we see, yeah, it's just so beautiful with, again, Sega, King of Water, the Frutiger Arrow water. This is definitely Frutiger Arrow in a Jurassic sense. You know what reminds me? You know that Disney movie, Dinosaur? That's what that reminds me of. But why is it stretching like that? Oh my god, and how is it just staying there? I'm surprised that it has not slipped and drowned. Well, I mean, it's gigantic, so it wouldn't drown, but I'm surprised it hasn't slipped into the water by now. Like, oh my god. Again, the rocks remind me a lot of, like, Dragon Ball. Whenever we see, like, the Wasteland stages, it definitely reminds me a lot of it. So that's pretty cool. And it's just so beautiful to look at. I love when Sega makes water. I love when Sega makes water. And it's just, look at that, man. So gorgeous. Again, the set pieces, you can have, even like from this view, this gorgeous, gorgeous view, there's just so much to just delve into. It's just so cool. It's just so beautiful. It's just so Frutiger Arrow. There's a lot of screenshot-worthy, you know, areas with this stage. Especially if you go far enough. Yeah, we're going, okay, so we're going farther here into this other set piece of a waterfall. And I expect we go into the abyss of nothing at some, oh yeah, I see rock. I see rock. We go farther here, and now we see nothing but sky and all that stuff. And yeah, look at that, man. Oh yeah, so now we're here, and there's more waterfall, and it's just this interesting area here where it's kind of like it's arching. But yeah, that's so interesting. Sega is the king of water, confirm this lore. Sega is the king of water, confirm this lore. I'm not a good singer, by the way. I'm absolute trash. But anyway. But yeah, I love when Sega does water, man. And we see more. We see these nothing but like overarching Niagara Falls-esque waterfalls. I say that as if I've been to Niagara Falls, which I have not, unfortunately. I would like to go to Niagara Falls one day. That is a bucket list thing. Oh my god, this view. This Out of Bounds view. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Oh, I love water. I love the water. I love the water so much. But yes, overall, Dinosaur Jungle, really cool. I'm so happy that Secret Rings is getting represented in this game. Now, if we can get Night Palace, that'd be cool. But yes, such a beautiful stage. Yeah, these valleys, again, remind me of Dragon Ball. They remind me of, like, you know, the wasteland areas in the Dragon Ball games, especially games like Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero. It's so cool. And again, one of my favorite stages to play. Again, I love the waterfall sections. I love the dinosaurs attacking you. And it's definitely one of my favorite CrossWorlds. It's not because of my conceptual bias towards Secret Rings, despite me not loving the gameplay of Secret Rings. There are a lot of other aspects to Secret Rings that are lovable, that are to be liked, at the very least. Again, highly recommend Secret Rings over Sonic Forces. Dinosaur Jungle. Really cool. One of the better CrossWorlds in the game, in my personal opinion. I like it a lot. Arguably one of my favorite stages when it comes to just how it looks. It's so beautiful. The set pieces, the dinosaurs, like the wildlife, and just the Frutiger Arrow-ness of it all. The Jurassic Frutiger Arrow-ness of the stage. And also, I can't believe that how this Stegosaurus has not slipped by now is just baffling to me. It's just baffling to me. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Alright, so we got Sweet Mountain here. Okay, so this is Sweet Mountain. Now, as you see here, a lot of sweets. It's literally a lot of sweets. You could say this is man-made. Eggman has his ways. But yes, this is a classic stage from Sonic Colors. This is one of the stages of Eggman's Interstellar theme park. And as you see here, yeah, this is a lot of... Oh, is that like Eggman's, Eggman coffee? Eggman Espresso. It looks like Eggman Espresso. Yes. Look at that. Oh my god. Homer Simpson must be happy. Because all I see is like a river of like pink frosted sprinkle donut. That is like the prime sweet of Homer Simpson. And Ian from Smosh. For those of you who've watched Smosh, especially classic Smosh back in the day. But yes, this is... Oh, wow. I'm actually getting hungry. I'm actually getting hungry. Here's the thing. I have ice cream in my fridge, but I'm just going to drink water. Sparkling water, by the way. It wasn't soda I just drank. But yeah, a lot of sweets. It's a sweet heaven. It is absolutely a sweet heaven. You see, the Eggman... I can't tell if these are Skittles... Or are these like the Eggman like M&Ms, the shell chocolates, and it's just so many sweets, man. Oh my! I actually might want to get the ice cream I have in the freezer. You know, you haven't had keto ice cream. Keto ice cream is very good, And I think these are nuts. No, these are... I can't tell if these are nuts or some kind of orange candy. Yeah, I can't tell. Like, I can't tell if this is, like, orange candy or just some kind of nuts. Like, sweet nuts or something like that. And then, I can't tell what these are. These look, these look sweet. These legit look pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Yeah. This is making me hungry. Yeah, gingerbreads. We got a bunch of splitting gingerbreads. Gingerbreads that do yoga. Do they know the Muffin Man? Have they encountered the likes of one Lord Farquaad from the Shrek franchise? I don't know. Yeah, these are macaroons. I know these are macaroons. I don't like macaroons. Macaroons are okay. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of macaroons. Oh, those are Oreos. Those are Eggman Oreos. Those are Eggman Oreos. I'm a huge fan of that. Eggman loves his Oreos. Eggman loves sweets in general. That's why he's so fat. He's shaped like a damn egg. He loves food. Just like me, I love food. Just like a lot of people who love food. Oh yeah, these are the lollipops that you would get after like a usual like doctor's appointment or dentist appointment. Whenever you get a shot, those are the type of lollipops that you see in like a doctor's offices. Those are doctor's offices like lollipops. But yeah, so this is like a conveyor belt used to serve like Eggman espressos or Eggman hot chocolates. I'm actually not entirely sure, but it's this leads to nowhere. So I'm assuming this is just for show, to show hubris, because Eggman, of course, is the personification of hubris. Hubris himself is Eggman, Dr. Eggman Hubris Robotnik. But yeah, Sweet Mountain is definitely one of my it's definitely one of the better CrossWorlds in my personal opinion. I love sweets, and I like Sonic Colors. I mean, I love Sonic Colors. I mean, Sonic Colors is great from when I played. Ultimate had his issues, but OG Sonic Colors I have a lot of fond memories of. And Sweet Mountain is just, again, another example of just the personification of Eggman's hubris. The fact that he created all of this. But yeah, like, the fact that this is an actual, like, planet inhabited by the Wisps, and then Eggman, you know, he kidnapped it and anchored it to, you know, the Egg Planet Park for the Interstellar theme park and just literally made it his own image. You can see with, like, a lot of the Eggman, like, sweets, the Eggman-themed sweets because of his own hubris. But, yeah. Again, we just see a lot of just sweets, a lot of Oh, Willy Wonka would love this. This is literally This whole thing, Sweet Mountain is like Willy Wonka coded. Willy Wonka coded. I don't know what this is. Some kind of cookie. Some kind of macaroon. It sounds like if you heat it up, it's so warm, it just makes me melt. It just makes me melt. Okay, so those are definitely Eggman Skittles. Those are most definitely Eggman Skittles. There's are either Eggman Skittles or Eggman M&Ms. They're Eggman themed. Oh, is this Eggman Water? I don't know why I said Eggman Water. This is Eggman what? It's orange juice. I'm assuming it's orange juice. I don't know why I said Eggman Water. But yes, he subjugated at the events of Sonic Colors and made Sweet Planet his own in the events of the story of Colors for his own damn theme park. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, so this part here, this part here is like weird because every time you drive through here, like if you have to be pitch perfect with just going through the donuts, and if you miss even a little bit, it slows you down. You may get the ring or the item, but it just slows you down. It just like slows you down. But yes, look at all those hubris sweets. I'm just gonna call them hubris sweets because Eggman's nothing but hubris. But is also making me hungry because it's like I have like ice cream in the refrigerator right now, and I'm tempted. I am so tempted right now. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how tempted I am right now. I have a bunch of keto ice cream. I have triple chocolate chunk, and I have sweet caramel. Oh, man. You know what I had yesterday? I had some, like, pumpkin donuts. So good, man. I heated it up with some, like, caramel apple cider. Oh, it is to die for. It's so good. It is sinful. It is sinful. But yes, we have this park here. Now, obviously, this isn't a one-to-one recreation of the Sweet Mountain, because there's multiple sections to Sweet Mountain, because there's multiple acts to Sweet Mountain in Sonic Colors. So this version is supposed to be a section. I forget where this is supposed to, what section of Sweet Mountain is supposed to reference from, Because Eggman has made, like, countless factories and just machinery to subjugate to make it his own, as you see from the clear Eggman Oreos. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, so we have these here. Oh, yeah, these are more of the faraway, gigantic... oh, whoa, no, you don't even see the liquid. It's just... And the polygons are kind of fidgeting out. They're kind of going Gangnam style. They're kind of fidgeting out. They're kind of wigging out here. I don't really see liquid. Maybe it's definitely that's definitely for props here. I mean, this is like so far away. This is like so far away. I love the skybox here. The skybox is so good, and the skybox fits the aesthetic of Sweet Mountain so perfectly. Absolutely, positively. It's just so cool. And then let's go further here. I'm assuming it's going to be more of the same. However, we don't see any of the Eggman Espresso cups. We just see the conveyor belts because it's like that far away. They didn't really want to put the assets on because you know there's no need to because like it's just decoration. You know. It'll be funny enough in the update they add more props to this background. I don't see them doing it. I legit do not see them doing it like at all, personally. But no, we'll see. But yes, oh, I love the aesthetic here. Oh yes, let's take a look at all of this here. Yeah, this part I love this flying part. It's short and sweet and to the point, and you see a bunch of like candies. I'm assuming these are. Oh no, these are like lollipop tops. These are lollies. These are lollipop tops. My grammar is that of a Spanish god. Okay, no. What I meant to say was these are like, you know, the lollipops. Those are the tops of it without the sticks. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So then we have the good old ship. I think this is the same ship from Captain Jelly. I believe this is his ship, or one of his ships. I would have to replay. It's been years since I've played It's been years since I've played Color, so I have to see. But yeah, I love the design. Again, I love the faithfulness of the stage in general. And just look at that. Eggman's face, striving to find the One Piece, which is all the candy on the planet. Yeah, Gold Roger. Gold Teeth Roger is a sweets man. Watch the One Piece ends up being a single Oreo cookie. It's gonna break the internet once we find out what the One Piece actually is, because we're getting to the end of the series, at least in the manga sense. What will the One Piece actually be? We'll find out in due time. But yes, cookies, sweets. I'm legit getting hungry. This is so sweet, yet it's so dangerous at the same time. It's just shooting nothing but candy. It's like a Kids Next Door episode. That's what kind of reminds me of. For those of you that have seen Kids Next Door, this seems like a Kids Next Story type of, you know, contraption, like a flying fortress, like pirate ship shooting nothing but candy. That is very Kids Next Door coded. Go to Cho, by the way, codename Kids Next Door. I kind of wish Galactic Kids Next Door was a thing because they teased it. And then nothing came about it. We just never saw anything about Galactic Kids Next Door ever again. But, alright, so we see more of this here, more backdrops here. Again, love this design. This gives me a lot of vibes of, a lot of futuristic vibes. I mean, first thing that comes to mind is Jet Set Radio. Kinda, sorta, but not really. But, yeah, these are clearly podiums meant for, decoration and hubris. Decoration and hubris. That's what I'm gonna call it. I mean, that's not the real reason, probably, but these props are cool. Again, this entire area here is just nothing but, and I love the skybox. The skybox makes me hungry. The skybox makes me want ice cream. It makes me want eye cream. It makes me want eye cream. Yes, I'm craving it so much. I'm not speaking properly. Instead of saying ice cream, I'm saying eye cream. This makes me want eye cream. Oh my god. Imagine if an ice cream truck passed through my house right now. Imagine if that happened right now. I would commit time and space. That is, wow, what grammar. I would commit time and space. Just to catch the ice cream saying, I got some ice cream. And just screaming at the top of my lungs. Being chased by the police saying, ice cream. Ice cream. And you know what? And as the police car is chasing me, they're just laughing their asses off because what they're hearing is just like, what is this dude doing? He's just screaming, I scream. Oh yes, I've been taking this shortcut more often, by the way. It's been very quicker, but I didn't get used to the turn at the time, but now I've been doing it more often. And then look at this. This is all chocolate. This is all chocolate liquid goodness. This is heaven. This is what we call heaven. Look at all the... Oh, no, immersion broken, immersion broken, immersion broken. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yes, this obviously replaces water. It has water physics, but it's, you know, it's liquid. So you don't really see water things, you just see chocolate things. What grammar? What grammar, Zekrus-chan? What grammar? But yes. I just wanted to admire that as well. But, yes. Overall, Sweet Mountain. Very, very sweet. Oh, we have this chocolate. I didn't notice this here. This is chocolate fondue mountain. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to say this right now. I love chocolate. I love chocolate. I love ice cream. Oh my god, this just makes me. I'm not even. I'm not doing this for like. I'm not just doing this for like. I'm actually legit. This makes me so good. What grammar? This makes me so good. This looks so good. Oh my god. I'm crashing out because of how much I'm craving like sweets now. I'm actually crashing out. Oh my god. What a conundrum. What a conundrum. Yep, and that's Earth there. Now, I would be cool if they had a neat detail if they were to add, let's say, the Interstellar theme park, like in the background here. It's just a little tidbit just to make it a little bit more accurate. Because we have the Earth here, is right across from the Earth. It would be cool if we had the Interstellar theme park. I'm just... Because I don't think, like, as we're going into the CrossWorld, I don't think this is the time period during the events of Colors. I mean, I think it is. Because otherwise, I don't think this is after... I don't think this is post-Colors. Or I could be wrong, but I don't think this is Sweet Mountain post-Colors. I don't know. Again, it's been years since I played Colors, so I'd have to replay for context, but I don't think... I think this is during the events of Colors. I don't think this is post-Colors. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, it would be cool if they were to add the Eggman Interstellar theme park, like, within the background here, alongside the Earth. If this is confirmed to be during the events of Colors, but this is, like, post-Colors, and that's fine. Because it can't be before Colors, because you see Eggman stuff. Oh yes, we got a fondue here. I'm getting distracted by all the... Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good! That is so good! Oh my god, that is so good! That is so good! Oh my god! Yes, we got the kiwis, and we got the strawberries, and we got the chocolate. Sega out here making me hungry. Sega the king. Sega the king of sweets. Sega the king of chocolate. Yeah, piss you, Willy Wonka. Sega's here. Sega does what Willy Wonka don't. But anyway, overall, I love Sweet Mountain. What is this here? Is this Nickelodeon slime? No, I don't think so. Is this candy? I really hope this is candy. This must be like green candy liquid. I really hope this is candy and not the damn Nickelodeon slime. I mean, that wouldn't be possible, but anyway. Yeah, overall, I love this CrossWorld. It's always really fun. It has a really fun atmosphere. And I think it's definitely one of my favorite CrossWorlds. I'll have to do like a tier list at one point just to say what are my favorite stages in CrossWorlds in this game. But yeah, I love Sweet Mountain. Love Sweet Mountain. This looks like a dome. It looks like a one big gigantic dome. Oh my god, even that looks like it's building like a sweet nougaty center. Alright, I'm about to get some ice cream. Because, yeah, that stage did it to me. I need to get some ice cream, like, right now. This is White Cave. One of my favorite stages in all of Sonic Riders. Funny enough, the only Sonic Riders stage in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds so far. That's kind of a shame. I kind of wish there were more stages, like, relating to Sonic Riders. For example, I would have loved if we had stages like, you know, Babylon Garden, or like Digital Dimension, for example. I think that would have been really cool. But anyway, yeah, so this is the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds version of White Cave. And you see already those, those gigantic floating insect creatures. I never knew the name of those creatures, by the way. I'll probably have to look it up after I'm done recording this. But yes, so as you see here, this is White Cave. A beautiful, mysterious forest filled with mystery and forest. And a lot of depth, too, because there's a lot of dangerous creatures that are far beyond your wildest imagination. For example, those horrifying... Yeah, it reminds me of that certain boss from Devil May Cry 3. You know, one of the earlier bosses that moves a lot similar to that particular insect demon thing. But I digress. Before we delve into the stage, let me take a look outside here and look at that. Oh, the expanse. The expanse is so beautiful. Oh, it's getting wider. We're in White Cave and it's getting wider. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's this? Okay, so as we're going further here, we're starting to see the skybox. The skybox seems to be very, very short. Wait, oh, what's this? Oh, hold on. Is this skybox or is this... I can't tell if this is skybox or not. This looks like... yeah, I think... No, this is skybox. This is skybox. Okay, well, that's skybox. Oh, okay, wow. All of its I see pixelation. Definitely see pixelation here. Oh, wow. Okay, oh, that's... Okay, so the skybox is like green and black. What does it remind me of? It reminds me, if you guys played Super Mario 64, you remember the skybox for Bowser, you know, in the Dark World? You know, the level leading up to your first Bowser fight? Boss fight? Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like green and black, although it's kind of like pixelated. It actually looks a lot more like Minecraft. A little bit. It looks all blocky. That's interesting. Yeah, and we see this. This looks like we see the outside here. So, we're in the skybox. I want to confirm to you that we are in the skybox here. But as you see here, the inside of White Cave looks like a gigantic moon. Like look at that. It just looks like a moon. Oh, no. Okay, it looks like, you know, so tablets, you know, cold medicine tablets? That's what kind of looks like. Oh, no, never mind. It doesn't. Oh, it looks like a doomsday weapon. It looks like some sort of, like, mega doomsday weapon. Like, it looks like some kind of mega doomsday weapon. Like, look at that. That's crazy. I want to take a look at farther here, and just to see... Oh, wow, yes. Well, that looks like some mega doomsday weapon. Yeah, going farther, yeah, that just looks like a gigantic, like, satellite. Like an orbital laser satellite. Because we're looking at the outside here, and it's just... It looks like some big mega structure. Some gigantic-ass mega structure. And it's kind of cray-cray. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cray-cray. As the kids would say it, cray-cray. Alright, so we're going farther here to the other side. And we see more of the tip of the stage. At least the outside. Look at all that. It looks very extraterrestrial. It looks very alien-like. Even though it really isn't alien-like. Although it kind of feels alien-like with all these alien moon structure-like pillars. Like, it looks like moon texture. All of that looks like moon texture because as you see here, this is like the other side of the stage, I believe. Or maybe this is the entirety of the stage. I wouldn't be surprised. This looks like the outside of the stage. This looks like the outside of the stage here. Look at the... Oh, man, look at that. Again, I have to reiterate, after all these levels that we've seen, how beautiful and sensational all of these stages. Look, yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. See, there's that here. There's the other side of the tunnel that you go through. And that leads you to the other half of the stage, which is, oh, that's so beautiful, man. That is absolutely so beautiful. That is so interestingly wild. That is, like, so interestingly wild. And then we take a look at the outside here, the other outside here, which, again, it looks like moon, but it really isn't moon. It really isn't moon. But that's kind of crazy. It's kind of cray-cray. Kinda cray-cray. We're venturing into the outside here. These look so cool. These views are so beautiful. I love it. Oh, wow. Oh, absolutely. Now, this kind of looks like proper skybox from EXEC. You're seeing, like, Bowser in the Dark World. Like, similar to Bowser in the Dark World, which is kind of funny. Hey, okay, so let's delve further into this stage. So, clearly, White Cave is based off of Sonic Riders. The first Sonic Riders, by the way. Now, this is based off the night version of Green Cave, which is in the hero story of Sonic Riders. This version of Green Cave, known as White Cave, is specifically for the Babylon, story. The night versions of the stages. You get to play in the Babylon story and all that stuff, and the version in Sonic Riders is, like, relatively different. It is relatively different. But, regardless, this version of this Sonic Racing CrossWorlds version is very, very, very cool. You see, with all of these otherworldly, like, plants and plants. Are these coconuts? I think these are coconuts. I cannot tell. Does that have a face? Oh, these look scary, I'm not gonna lie. And, oh god, those slithering creatures. Those slithering death, insect, alien creatures. This is not Fruitiger Arrow. I can tell you right now, this is absolutely not Fruitiger Arrow, but more liminal spacey, if I do say so myself. But as you see here, look at all the Venus flytraps. They're just waiting for you to just die. They're waiting for you to just die in their mouth. The Venus flytraps. And then we have these blue things. These blue, I don't know what plants they are. They're things. They're just things. They're absolutely just, they're things. They're alien. Oh, look at how they're moving. They're just moving like they're things. They're alien things. It's so weird. It's so weird. Oh yeah, this section, by the way. Oh man, this section is fun. I love this section here. You gotta be careful because these here, absolutely these here, will slow you down. So you kind of want to be careful. Oh, I did not notice this here. Are these supposed to be coconuts? Gigantic ass walnuts? Probably. Oh, I see a darker. Oh, what's this here? Oh yeah, this is probably further on with the state. Oh, wait, what is that here? Wait, what's this? What is that in the distance? Oh, is that like 2D grass texture? It's 2D darkness. 2D blackness. Sure. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just... That is scary, but that is so cool. Oh, look at that. As we're going back to the tunnel, looking at the outside here. So damn cool, man. All the holes and the ominous structures as I'm trying to come up with words to describe this, because when I tend to yap, that tends to happen, so, okay, anyway. But yeah, you're going through here. Yeah, there's a split here. You really got to be careful, otherwise, yeah, you'll get slowed down, but usually you're met with a wealth, and I wouldn't say infinite wealth, but like a wealth of, yeah, this section here is really fun. Oh, look at that scenery here. Yeah, this section here is, like, really, really fun. Especially when you know how to drift and then get to... I always take this road right here. Oh, just look at all that, man. Look at all the tree trunks. But usually I take this road here. I usually don't take this route. I think this road's faster. This route is faster, absolutely, but I need to learn to take this route better so I can, increase my speed and times whenever I go to this particular crawl whirl. Like, this has this Bowser in the Dark World, like, feel to it, yet it isn't at the same time. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go down here. What do I see? Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Oh, that's scary. It looks moon-like. Like, it absolutely looks like moon-like in, like, structure, which is kind of nutty, if I say so myself. I know this is wood. I absolutely know this is wood. But at the same time, it looks like moon, even though it's not moon. It absolutely, without a doubt, looks like moon. Alright, I'm trying to find my way back up here. This is so cool. All these sceneries are just so cool and so, like, interdimensional. I don't know why I want to say the word interdimensional, but that's what I'm feeling. Alright, so yeah, so we're going on to the final stretch here, by the way. And this is where the vines, in full force, are just in the way, and you want to just be careful. And just... escape them! Escape! Your mission is escape! with this final part of White Cave. And then we see all of these alien-like, because you see that they move. They're like moving. They're like moving in like an alien gel-like structure. It's kind of crazy. Oh, look at that here too. Oh, wow. They're just slowly gyrating, and it's kind of weird and unsettling, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. It can be unsettling to some people. And then we see this gigantic Venus flytrap flower that you see in the beginning of this stage. But there's another one giant right at the end. And that leads you to the other half. Well, to the second lap, or the other cross world. If you're in time trials, of course. Oh, and look at that. Oh, let's look at that view. That is... I want to confirm we are right behind. We are absolutely behind the gigantic Venus flytrap star-shaped, like, here. And just look at those floating. Those are floating. Oh my god. Those floating, walnuts. And yeah, those are floating and moving as well. And just look at that. Oh yeah, those are 2D. Those are 2D, like, whatever those are. Those are like 2D, they're moving, they're floating. Those are 2D as hell. Oh, those are 2D as hell. Oh man, this feels scary. That legit feels scary. Especially for people that have, what was it called, tryptophobia? The fear of holes? Yeah, if you don't like holes, you're not gonna like this particular stage, especially looking at this Out of Bounds. But look at that, man. And the atmosphere, especially with like the fog, so scary. But cool at the same time. But like, it can be ominous for some people. It could definitely be ominous for some people. And then we see the outside of the thing. Oh, we see a CrossWorlds. Okay, so we see another layer. It has layers, like onions, like ogres. Like ogres have layers. Oh my god, Shrek and CrossWorlds would be great. But anyway, I digress. I absolutely digress. But Shrek would be cool. Yes, overall, White Cave, one of my favorite CrossWorlds. It's kind of sucks, again, that we only have, like, one Sonic Rider stage in this game so far. I really do hope we get more. Again, I would love stages like Babylon Garden and Digital Dimension. Hell, even the Sega Festival stages that they have in OG Riders, that would be really cool in my personal opinion. But, let me know what y'all think. Would you want more Sonic Rider stages in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? And if so, what stages would you want from Riders to come up this game? Me, I like Babylon Garden and Digital Dimension, but let me know what y'all think. But yes, overall, White Cave, one of my favorites. The scenery is really cool, especially when you look at it from the Out of Bounds perspective. Like, boundary breaking, as Shez would say. Overall, yeah, White Cave, really cool. A lot of stuff to see Out of Bounds with this particular stage. It feels so... The atmosphere is so good, yet it's so ominous at the same time. It's kind of scarily good. That's a good way to describe it. This stage is scarily good. This is easily one of my favorites in all of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. The Cyberspace CrossWorld. And it's just so cool. And immediately, as you see here, they kept it accurate. The love and faithfulness is there. With all of the abstract layering... That's a good word for it. Layering signs. Road signs. As opposed to reference Eternal Highway. Eternal Highway is what this particular cyberspace level is based off of, by the way. But it is kind of funny, because the song that plays is Flowing. It's the song that you see in Cyberspace 1-2 specifically, which is a cyberspace level based off of Sky Sanctuary. So Eternal Highway, it's kind of funny. I kind of find it funny. But, yes, as you see here, oh man, it's just so abstract. It is definitely not Fruitiger Arrow. I want to put that out right now. It is definitely not Fruitiger Arrow. I think I'd say this more kind of Y2K-ish. More liminal spacey. Kind of liminal spacey. Well, not kinda. I'd say definitely liminal spacey. With a hint of Y2K a little bit, I guess. But this is mainly liminal spacey more than anything. But, yes, the faithfulness is there. As you see here, you got 2 different paths. I love the different paths you can take with this first part here. Usually I take this part. Usually whenever I enter the cyberspace world, the cyberspace CrossWorld, I usually take this road here. I like to do this, and then I kind of jump here. And then I like to get... Obviously, this is the time trials, so you don't really see the item boxes, but there's item boxes that you get here with this section, and then I kind of just go from there. But yes, the faithfulness is there. The set pieces... I also love these set pieces when it's supposed to mimic like high speeding cars, even though you don't really see the actual car models. You see the high speeding lights that it's supposed to, you know, reference. Hey, fast speeding cars that are speeding. Where is the police? There is no police. This is Eternal Highway. Oh my god. But yes, yep, we see more architecture here referencing from Eternal Highway specifically. And you kind of find these more throughout a lot of the other cyberspace levels in Sonic Frontiers. By the way, if you haven't played Sonic Frontiers, by the way, please play it. It is very good. It is a very good game. Even if you have to get it in a sale, it is a very good game. This is definitely in contention for one of my favorite CrossWorlds, if not my favorite CrossWorld in this game so far. I don't know for sure if this is my favorite CrossWorld, because there are others in contention, but I just love the scenery. Like, the lighting up highways, just the randomness of the highways. They're so random, they're so abstract, and especially if you go far here, this really gives you this liminal space feel. This really gives you this liminal space feel. And it's just so cool. But as if you go farther here, this is going really far. It's pretty simple. It's simple, yet a lot goes on with this particular CrossWorld. And it kind of is the same vibe with Eternal Highway, although kind of more goes on in Eternal Highway. But, yeah, so cool. So liminal spacey. So it's not Fruitiger Arrow. It is definitely liminal spacey. I'd say with a hint, I think definitely a hint of Y2K a little bit. And, oh, yep, we're going further here. As you see, the whiteness, I think that's to signify, hey, you're getting close to the edge of the skybox. You're getting close to the edge of the skybox here, which is very interesting. Actually, let's go. Let's see how far the skybox goes with this one, because I'm kind of getting a similar feeling with Hidden World, where it looks far, but in reality, that's the technique that they've used to give it that illusion. You see, yeah, cyberspace and this faraway glory. With the long, expansive, like, roads, the highways, the lights that speed, and the police can't do anything about it because it's Eternal Highway. Okay, yep, I believe we're outside the skybox. Okay, so the skybox is, like, similar to that of, Hidden World, where it looks far away, but in reality, what happened? Oh, all I see is, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Whoa, it just disappeared. Okay, but yeah, so as you see here, it gives the illusion that, the skybox expands forever, but in reality, that's not the case. So they use the same technique for the skybox that they use for Hidden World for, the cyberspace one here. And I felt like it's really interesting. And of course, if you go farther a certain point, yeah, it just disappears into the abyss of nothing. So yeah, all you see is nothing. I don't see anything. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, whoa, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, I was wrong. Wait a minute. That's the time trial area. Wait a minute. That's the time. Okay. Okay, so we found a discovery here. This is the time trial area. This is the the CrossGate, as I tend to call it, the CrossWorld Gate. Ah, okay. Oh wow, and there's a specific skybox? Holy shit! Yeah, this is the exact skybox used in the time trials. It's definitely different. Yeah, this is so crazy. So the time trial track is actually outside the skybox, or like it's like right next to the skybox of cyberspace. Yeah, guys, this actually okay. So this, yep, this is the time trial track. This is the time trial track. This is the CrossGate. This is the similar area, yep, and the entire serene skybox, by the way. But it's just forming above, and yeah, this is it. This is the time trial track. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I don't see the Chow anywhere. Okay, here we go. Yep. Holy shit. Yep, this is the time trial track. This is the exact one. This is funny because we covered this in the earlier episode. And this exact stage is literally outside the skybox of cyberspace. And look at all the Chow just cheering on here. Yeah, it's the exact same stage. It's literally the exact same stage of the previous, wow, okay. This is the exact same time trial stage, although obviously you don't see the, the whatchamacallit, the travel ring, because I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think this is intended, but like, this is so cool. But it makes me curious now. Is this the same case for every other CrossWorld? That this time trial track is like outside the skybox? It's just in a very specific place that you have to find it? I already covered this though, by the way, the whole time trial track. Obviously, this is so cool here, but I made a video already on covering the exact time trial track itself. So if you want to check it out, yeah, I already have a video posted. So just to let you know, that I've already made a video covering this stage. All right, let's continue onward with the stage here. That was a fun little detour, but let's continue onward with the stage here. But yes, arguably one of my favorite CrossWorlds in this game. I love the turns here. Everything about it is just fun from start to finish. And again, you have to emphasize the legit, like, faithfulness, especially when it comes to the layering. I can say that over and over again, the layering highway signs, because this is called this is based on Eternal Highway. But I especially love this flying section here, where it's just nothing but just flying obstacles. It's just flying highway liminal space goodness that you can only find with these cyberspace levels, in particular when it comes to this game. And it's just so cool. And again, I love the scenery here with just the ever-fasting light, the high-speed light that was meant to imitate, like, speeding cars. Like, abnormally speeding cars. And it's so abstract. Like, all of these highways, they were never meant to happen. They were never meant to happen. But in cyberspace, anything is possible. Even as something as... even as something as, like, crazy as cyberspace. I especially love this section here. This is, funny enough, my favorite section, funny enough, of this stage, where you're just going through a highway, and you just see nothing but trucks in the way. Actually, let's go. I'm actually curious. Is there anything at the end of this tunnel? There probably isn't, but it'll be cool to just look. And just to see, just to be curious. Just to be curious. I love refrigerators. I love refrigerators. I don't know why I just said that. It's a reference to a certain commercial, by the way. Yeah, and it's just, yeah. It's just nothing but expanse. It's just nothing but expanse. Well, let's just go back just to confirm, and yeah, it's just nothing but expanse here. We already confirmed that the time trial track was like outside the outside the skybox of cyberspace, which is crazy. Alright, as we're exiting this tunnel here, we get into the final part of this cyberspace. It's funny because the cyberspace level is in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. It's simple, it's straightforward, yet it's not at the same time. I can't explain that feeling yet. But we see more, like, the layering signs. The layering out of nowhere signs. Yeah, I love this part here, but you gotta be careful. Because especially with, like, these parts here, they'll slow you down immensely. And especially with the slow-moving trucks with this highway. Your dash panels are your friend here, and you just gotta be mindful of not hitting anything. Otherwise, it's gonna slow you down, like, immensely. And, yeah. Again, more layering highway signs here. And yeah, we get to the end here of the good old travel ring. I wonder if there's anything outside of this tunnel. I'm assuming it's probably going to be more of the same with the other tunnel, but well, I just want to confirm because this stage is so cool. I just want to confirm. Yep, it's the same thing. Nothing but expanse. Nothing but expanse. Nothing but the expanse of nothing. But as you see here, yeah, that's a sign of, hey, you're getting towards the edge of the skybox. But yeah, this is cool. This is really, really cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite skyboxes in the game, by the way. It's just so cool, so abstract. I love this same skybox in Frontiers, by the way. It just gives you that sense of liminal space eeriness, but also liminal space hopefulness. If that even makes sense. I don't think it does. I don't really care. That's how I'm gonna explain it. Yep, we have even more highways here that are really low that you can't even see. It's impossible for you to see. Because you weren't meant to see it. Even so here. Yep, you got more of this here. Oh, that's so trippy. That is just so trippy. Oh my god, yeah, that's trippy. That's trippy. Oh my god. Yep, and then we have this here. Yeah, it's just... That's just so trippy, man. Yeah, I just want to go through this part here. Yeah, and then we have this lower, intense highway here. It's just not intense lights, and yeah. Oh, we're getting towards, like, the bottom. That's such a eerie... Oh, it's getting darker. Oh, yeah, it's getting darker here. Oh, wow. Again, the abstract highways are just so cool. Cyberspace. Cool. Amazing. Abstract. Really faithful to Eternal Highway in Sonic Frontiers. And it just shows here. Again, it hits different also when you go through Kronos Island and you go through Cyberspace in Lap 2. It just hits different. Goosebumps, man. I remember doing that for the first time. It hits so different, man. It just hits so different. But, yes. Let me know how you like this in the comments below, this particular CrossWorld. Is this your favorite? Is this one of your favorites? Is this one of your least favorites? Let me know in the comments below. I am really curious to hear your thoughts because this is such an incredible CrossWorld. Really, really cool. Cyberspace has some gems indeed, for sure. So this here, this is Digital Circuit. This is the only Shadow the Hedgehog stage in this game, specifically from Shadow the Hedgehog 05. This is basically, imagine if Gun created their own Matrix. This is basically what that would be, and oh, they did such a good job with this. And oh, look at that. This looks like a... Oh, wow, okay, look at that. That is really cool. Like, they went all out on the... Okay, whoa, okay. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is... Oh, look at that. That is so trippy. Look at the math. Look at the trippy math. That actually looks like something of, like, the Lost Hex, but, like, digitized? If you know what I mean by that? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. They did such a good job with this. They absolutely did such a good job with this. It's actually kind of mind-blowing. The detail. Like, the developers who were tasked with making this particular CrossWorld really love Shadow the Hedgehog 05. Now, I personally enjoyed the game. It has its issues, but overall, I have a lot more fun playing Shadow the Hedgehog 05 than Sonic Forces, but that's just me. I don't even know what this is. This is just a digital world of some sort, a digital thing. A digital thing. That's proper grammar, a digital thing. Oh, this is so cool. No, look at the reflections. The reflections inside and out of this broken digital sphere of a world. And it's just so damn cool. And just look at all of that. This digital highway lighting up of the lights. My grammar's all over the place because I will admit, I'm a little excited. I've been looking forward to looking to this particular CrossWorld. It's weird because, like, I never thought they would... Because I would expect, like, Westopolis or something like that, but, like, Digital Circuit is also pretty cool. The fact that Gun could be this talented to create this world... It's just so great. It's a big glow up from the game, from Shadow 05. Big glow up from the game. Oh man, just look at that, man. I'm gonna be saying look at that, man, a lot because like this is so cool. Like the amount of detail they went all out for this CrossWorld. This is easily one of my favorite CrossWorlds in terms of detail and in terms of my bias for Shadow the Hedgehog, because this feels like, this part kind of feels something out of Tron. You guys know the movie Tron, right? I hope you guys do. Tron is so underrated. Bro, the digital expanse. The digital expanse. It kind of looks like digital, like, what even are these? They kind of looks like lights, like, obviously lights, like building lights. It's like if buildings digitized. I don't even know what those are. They're digital things. I'm just gonna call it right now. They're digital things. That's wallpaper worthy. That's wallpaper worthy alone. Like, oh my god, man. Wow. That is so crazy. Alright, okay, so I want to, before we continue onwards here, I really want to just go outside the skybox here, and I just want to see, I want to at least try, okay. Okay, yeah, right outside. Right outside here. Oh boy, yep. Yeah, this whole area reminds me of a little place called Null Space from Sonic Forces. Beautiful space. Highly underutilized. Alright, we're going backwards here, and just look at that, man. Oh yeah, things are lighting up. Things are lighting up. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I think we're outside the skybox. Yeah, we have to be, because there's the blackness here. And then there's just nothing but, oh, wow. Those digital things. Those digital drapes. And, oh, that is so, wow. See, there's the, oh, yeah. Oh, now it's just black now. Oh, now it's just black now. Oh, wow. Oh, I see that little bit of, I just see that little bit of just digital thing. Digital circuit light thing. Like, we're going backwards, right? But it's like it's going fast. It's like it's going upwards, it's going fast, but at the same time, it's not. It's giving off this weird, trippy effect, which is kind of nutty. Not gonna lie, it's kind of nutty. That's crazy, because it's like warping into itself, but it's not. It's like it's giving off this weird, trippy effect, which I don't mind. I think it's pretty cool. Just even look at that. Look at the spears. That's no spears. Spears. Really? These are clearly spears. These cubes. Why would I call cubes spears? Oh, these are definitely spears. These are definitely spears. Oh my god. Oh jeez. All right. Anyway. But anyway, back to the main stage here. You just can't help but admire just the art direction. With they really cooked with giving love to one of my favorite stages in Shadow the Hedgehog 05. And just even from and one thing I also love here, the different paths that you can take, because this is a very high octane crossworld, because there's different paths you can take. I mean, they lead into the same area. It's like a Mobius strip of some sort, but that's really cool. I always love this part. I always take the top part. I don't really take the bottom part per se, but it's so cool. Again, the reflections are really well done here. Look at the reflections. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think it's the same reflection technique that was used in Egg Expo, if you remember. If you don't remember, here's a picture. Yeah, here's a picture. Yeah. Yeah, really damn cool. But yeah, and even up to the final part here. Look at all the cubes that apparently I call spears for, like, no reason at all. Oh, yeah, that's just trippy. Look at that. Oh, wow. I love it. 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 Man, this is easily one of my favorite crossworlds. Again, by design, because of my bias towards like Shadow the Hedgehog, and the fact that they gave such a glow up the digital circuit, even from the music. Like, this music's a bop. If you hear right now, this music's just an insane bop. I don't know if it's a remix from the actual digital circuit theme. I have to re-listen to it. You know, the original digital circuit theme from Shadow the Hedgehog 05, but I'll have to re-listen to it. All of it's just so cool. It's straightforward. It's straightforward enough, because like a lot of these crossworlds are kind of more straightforward in comparison to the main stages. That's kind of by design. But oh, okay. No, I just appeared here. I just appeared here. Oh man, these look all alien-like. Alien-like, cybernetic, Cybertron, Transformers Cybertron. That was a good show. Transformers Cybertron was a good show. I'm more of a Transformers Armada kind of guy. and Transformers Energon, but Cybertron was pretty cool, but I'm more of a Transformers Armada kind of guy. But yeah, in terms of the course itself, it's like pretty straightforward. You're going through this line here. You want to be careful here, because there's no ramps. You can really easily, like, fall off, so to speak. Oh, God, look at that. Oh, so cool. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fractal goodness. I don't know why I would call it fractal goodness. It kind of, this kind of reminds me of the Matrix, but, like, not really. I mean, obviously it's digital circuit, but yeah, Gunn did a really good job, but just creating this space, this digital Matrix. Now, is it as advanced as, like, the Ancients, you know, Cyberspace? No. But it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Oh, look at that. I want to try and go as far as I can here. I just want to see what happens. Okay, so, okay, things are lighting up. Things are lighting up. Oh, things are definitely lighting up. I think we're going outside the skybox. I think. Okay, so... Hold on. Oh, yeah, oh, that is trippy. Bro, that is trippy. Oh, that is trippy. Wow, look at that. That is so trippy. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we're kind of outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're absolutely outside the skybox now. We are absolutely outside the skybox right now. Oh, oh, yep. Oh, yeah, oh, it's dark now. Oh, it's dark now. It's dark now again. And we have this whole thing here. And that's just so cool, man. But this now it's kind of scary a little bit once you look at it. It's kind of scary. kind of cray scary. Imagine seeing this at like the edge of reality. Imagine you're infinity years old and you're traveling to the edge of reality, and then all you find out of nowhere in pitch black darkness, you find this whatever. Imagine how long you would cry to just find something at the edge of reality when you're infinity years old. You'd probably cry for like 20 minutes. And another 20 minutes. And another 20 minutes. And another 20 minutes. Okay, alright, that's enough. That's enough of that bit. That's enough of that bit. But yeah, overall, Digital Circuit, I know I say one of my favorite CrossWorlds a lot with a lot of these, but it just all the CrossWorlds are just so cool in this game. Easily, this is one of my favorites. This easily gets a boost because of my bias for Shadow the Hedgehog and for all of the cool set pieces that they've added. This is a complete glow up from the original Digital Circuit stage in Shadow 05. Absolutely. And it's just a fun stage to just go through. Especially with the flying section here. With the banger music. And just all the tight twists and turns that the stage offers. And even here, this section here, with this like Mobius strip. Yeah, you see here, yeah, it's a Mobius strip. That's like a Mobius strip here. I just wanted to point that out. That was like so cool. And then just going up here, this like almost zero gravity-esque. Oh wow. And you're just going up, and then you're just gonna go up to the main stage again, and it's just so trippy yet so cool at the same time, just going up that ramp. And I have to say, the set pieces are just so cool. I love Digital Expanse. I love movies like The Matrix and Tron, and it just reminds me of it so much. But yeah, like Shadow the Hedgehog especially. I hope we get more Shadow the Hedgehog stages in the future. I would love to see Westopolis. Oh, look at that view here. Oh, that's such a perfect view. That's a perfect view for a thumbnail. Right there. Absolutely. Hopefully we get more Shadow the Hedgehog stages in the future. I would love to see Westopolis. I would love to see like Circus Park, Cryptic Canyon, for example. Hell, even Final Haunt. Let's race across the Black Comet. Why not? That'd be so damn cool. But yeah, overall Digital Circuit, one of my favorites. One of my favorites to go through. It's up there with Cyberspace. It is up there with Cyberspace and Holoska for me, specifically. For example, of course. So this is called, I guess I'm going to call this the CrossWorld Gate? I don't know if there's an official name for this, but this is a stage that only appears in the time trials. which allows you to enter, like, any of the crossworlds here. Yeah, and then there's a portal that kinda, it's the thing that's, you saw it for a split second. I'm not crazy, you saw it for a split second. But, oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it's like this little warp ring. I guess that's an indicator to activate the warp ring to take you to that crossworld. And then you see here, yep, there's a bunch of, I love these, like, these Chow animations. Like, they're 2D, and it's so cute. You see a bunch of, like, regular Chow, you know, light Chow and dark Chow. But this is interesting. This is, you never really get to see this, like, outside of time trials, and there's a gigantic warp ring here with the rainbow energy. The rainbow spectral energy. That's so cool. It kind of reminds me of, it's like it's this one big Hadron Collider. If you guys are familiar about the Super Hadron Collider in, I forget whatever part of the world that gigantic particle accelerator is, but this feels like a one gigantic, like, particle accelerator. Obviously, this is created by Dampa, King Dampa, and his team and his technology. Oh, look at this. It's like two, like, the travel rings are, like, connecting to one another, and I guess this energy that it's sharing, it's how it's kind of generating these portals linking to these crossworlds, which is quite interesting. And then you see here, oh, whoever this dude is, he has a straw hat, like, he's a fan of, like, One Piece. He's a fan of Monkey D. Luffy, as Jeff Keighley would say, you know, Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy, and
but yeah, this must be the control console here for this entire structure, this entire superstructure. And yeah, this is quite interesting. And you see the outside here, these honeycomb paneled, I guess, lights. Now, I don't know if these lights kind of fuel this Hadron Collider of some sort, but this entire structure is pretty cool. Yeah, there's like 4 of them. There seems to be like 4 of them at once, on like the 4 corners on each side. And then there's like, in 4 corners here, there's also like 4 corners full of like the chow for like the, you know, the crowd and stuff. This is so interesting. I wonder if they'll release this as like a secret stage or something like that. I mean, I don't see that happening because it's just, you're literally just turning left the entire time. Alright, let's try to go outside and try to view this from the outside. Let's see what the skybox is. Okay, it's lighting up. Light it up, shot in the dark. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's this gigantic, like, big dome of just Hadron Collider-esque stuff. No, the whole thing is just like one big, like, Hadron Collider. It's like particle accelerator. That's the name of it, like particle accelerator. But yeah, this is the area that is being used by King Dampa and Dampa Tech to generate these crossworlds for these races. And the design is really cool. And we only see this outside, like, in time trials, and, like, that's it. I don't see this ever becoming, like, a playable stage, like, officially. I do not see this happening. Or maybe, like, some kind of weird training stage, but, like, again, I don't see this happening. I don't see Sega releasing a stage like this for anything outside of time trials. You know, I just don't see it. Like, Dampa technology, it seems to, like, subtly exceed that of, like, Eggman's tech. And it just shows how, like, how curious they are, like, Eggman and Tails, of, like, Dampa's technology, because if Dampa can make stuff like this, then, can he time travel easily? Can King Dampa, could he time travel with the technology he has? I'm gonna say yes, and that's probably why Eggman wants to learn his secrets, among various other things. I don't know if there's an official name, but I'm gonna call this the CrossWorlds Gate. If y'all have a better name for this, put it in the comments below. What would you name this? I'd say the CrossWorlds Gate is a good name, but let me know what y'all think.